Yeah.
Alright, stream
Pretty
is
cool.
starting.
All right. I've happened to my Hackaday smoker. Yes, I'm Krika. There it is. Where is Macrobac's token?
It's right here.
Ow.
Oh,
Remember, it looks like an enemy?
yeah. I was just confused. For my brain kept like replacing it with the like number of the room,
Hmm.
so I just kept overlooking it.
Well, it's me, Macroback.
Alright, we went the long way round. We fought the slime.
Yeah, you got jumped by an ochre jelly.
Yeah.
You fought a bunch of overgrown mosquitoes. Yep. And then you fought a bunch of skeletons.
Did Gudrun die, or
No,
was his token just not moved?
he's not with you because he's with his brother's
Right.
corpse.
Right. I remember.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Did we take a long rest before
He's no longer
we,
with us.
like at the very end of last session?
I don't think so. I think you guys.
Oh, shoot.
I don't remember for sure.
Some part of me thought that we were like barricading ourselves. Or maybe not. Maybe we were just considering it, and then we poked our heads in this room. I think I was looking for a map, and then there were skeletons
And then there were skeletons.
instead of a map.
Yeah. And then your boy died.
Jacob, you good?
It sounds like you're standing in a wind tunnel filled with cheese graters and industrial equipment.
Occasionally, yeah. There's just like a. Going
Yeah,
on.
like it sounds like you're more just rustling along something, and it keeps picking that up. All right. Yeah, there's still a whole lot to this place. Well, I'm feeling good, but the little bastard man that follows me around has currently perished. How's everyone else doing?
I feel much better now that the little bastard man who follows you around has perished.
That's fair.
Hold on, let me laugh at his misfortune.
I mean, like physically, back.
Huh?
Are you damaged?
No.
Cool.
No blade on McGlubiet's blue earth can damage my flesh.
Everybody else, how we doing?
I got scratched a little bit, but I'm fine.
I'm so sorry about your, I forgot his name. I actually forgot his name.
Tinkle.
Right. Granny would know that. I'm so sorry about Tinkle.
You don't need to apologize,
He will never truly die.
nor will he ever truly live as a sad, horrible half-goblin creature.
He will always be chained into my service. And then I'll pass. And then he'll be chained into someone else's service.
Well,
Probably.
no, but when you die, when you're in the infinite plains of Acheron fighting in our war.
Oh, yes!
He's singled there.
Yes.
And he'll never be free of subservience to you.
And then I'll
It's
die on
funny to think
Acheron, and
about.
I'll come back here, and then I'll die here and go back to Acheron. It's a whole thing.
It's very
Long
funny
story
to think
short,
about.
don't feel bad for him. He's a little bastard man.
Okay.
Also, isn't he
okay.
literally a demon? Like,
I'm using the closet stats for him, but like, you know.
He looks, yeah, it's like a
Demon,
closet stats,
devil.
kind of looks like a demon, kind of looks like a garbage goblin, you know, whatever works.
No, you definitely shouldn't feel bad
Goblin.
for him. I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually have emotions or feelings.
I don't know about that. He
And
did
how
do
much
the.
do you know about it?
He did the
On a scale of
dance.
1 to 10.
He did a dance. Things don't just dance, and if they don't, feel.
Yes, they do. Do not the flames of hell dance. Ready?
That I I don't get your point.
Yeah,
Back.
I'm not.
My point is that Granny shouldn't feel bad for Tinkle, because I hate Tinkle.
All right. What's going on with this hallway? I can't remember. What does the purple cross mean out there?
Uh, that that's something one of you guys may. I think that's something. No, that's Riley's color.
No,
Yeah,
no, I didn't draw the cross.
earlier the
I drew the X.
I mean the X did have the word "come" underneath it, so I don't know.
Jacob's color?
Hold on, I have
Oh,
exactly one note for what the cross might be.
My color's purple.
Jesus!
Alright.
All right.
All right.
And also, I figured out what was wrong with my sound. Both of my little headphones were out, and the other one was just like under a blanket.
Oh,
There you go. Well, you're a lot easier to understand now.
anyway, I think it. Uh, I think the whole thing is because someone drew a cross because that's what the hallway is in the shape of.
Yeah, I don't think
All
it
right.
has any actual significance.
It's dumb puns all the way down.
Well, let's make our way north then.
Yes, it's me. Microback.
Oh wait,
Excuse me.
there's a bit of this room that I because you've been here, I can illuminate. Illumination. Yeah, I didn't realize it hadn't been illuminated.
Hold on, I got a problem.
What is the problem, Grandma?
Trying to add a spell. Whatever, it's good. We're good.
Well, Crinkle, you really do be schmooving.
So where you got? Are you guys just going straight north to that room?
Yes.
All right.
Maglubian
Yeah,
sent me
pretty
a vision.
much.
I just
Felt
want to.
like it lasted for months, and it told me to go through this door.
I don't want. I don't want the fact that the door was revealed to be like the deciding factor here. I just like was like, oh yeah, you guys were in that room, and I forgot to. There's a doorway here that I forgot about.
Nah,
Whoops.
I
Stop.
probably would have
All right. You guys
closed
just
the
heading
door.
straight in?
Allow me to open it first. My gigantic armor, whatever. Maglubiet. And I swing open the door.
All right. So when you open the door, you see three humanoid shapes bent. There are along there are cots along either side of the room, and there are three humanoid shapes over some very old skeletons with busted open bones, and they're all just hunched over a different skeleton, just like as you open the door, the like creak of the door is covered by the snap of a femur if you had to guess the bone in one of the thing's hands.
Huh. It's funny because I know that this is probably a dwarf or a human or an elf, and therefore entirely expendable. Well,
I believe the Phandelver pack was, yes, largely elves and humans.
nice to meet you all. My name is Macruback. I see that you're eating humans. I'm a fan of that. A fan of your work.
All right. Yeah, so they they turn to you when you open your mouth and start saying things.
Uh-huh.
Let me see if there's any art for them.
Are you attempting to diplome the undead?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm totally diploming them, and I also draw. It's a ghoul. I
Deplorable.
draw my axe.
Yeah, let's get initiative going.
Yo, this dude got shin splints. What an idiot.
Ooh,
'Cause yeah, now they know that there's fresh meat in the room.
Ha! The only fresh meat in here is you.
I don't think they're very
Ooh,
fresh.
Granny!
Be quiet. I will withhold healing and begin sacrificing you in your sleep.
I really loved watching the cogs in your brain turn as you processed a retort.
You can't say that. Huh. Quick, we need to kill whichever one is used as the initiative marker.
The one in
This
the
is the one in
back.
the back.
Yeah,
Critical rush it.
I got it.
I'm just gonna also. That's there. All right, all right. First step is Francine.
Francine's off her shits today. She's become stronger.
Strong.
Fine. I mean, she's no stronger. She's still a weak little fucking 2 foot tall lizard, but you know,
Yeah, no.
you know how it be.
Yeah.
Fucking. Let's I'm just gonna do one of these.
All right. Bonus back. Target advantage on your next attack roll before the end of your turn. That hits the superiority. All right. Uh, we'll roll it with advantage because you have advantage.
That's my bad. It's been a while since I've touched this.
Uh, I'm not gonna count the 23 because you did roll the 14, but yeah, the 20 total hits.
Cool. 14 damage plus a superiority die.
Yep.
For 19 damage.
All right. Yeah, you fucking stabbed this thing real good. It's like still got a piece of bone in its mouth, like it was sucking out the marrow.
I can suck on my blade. It's all
All right,
Francine.
all right, Granny.
Oh my! And Granny's going to go on through. We see the three ghouls. Can Granny see how many ghouls can Granny see from back here? She is quite a ways behind the door.
I would say all three of them.
I'd say Granny needs to get closer anyway, but I'm glad she knows they're there. Granny's gonna walk through for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bam. Because Granny got that human speed. And Granny is going to attempt to cast a Bane. Let me check to see if all three are in range. If not, one of them, the furthest one, probably just doesn't get got. Ooh, just out of range. Only two of them get got by this Bane cast. Uh, they must make charisma saving throws. And if they
All
fail,
right.
uh, they got Bane casted. They roll a d4 uh, subtraction. Let me throw down the Bane description.
Yeah, I got dual eights for a total of 6 each. So
Spell
yeah,
save
they
DC
fail.
14. Let's go. Yeah, so that's they just got dunked on.
Yeah, they're both.
Yeah, the closest two, because the third one was out of range. She tried, but it just didn't seem to do anything.
The yellow piss of Bane.
The yellow beast. Beast
All right,
on you.
and that's your turn.
Yeah, she's looking at them and goes, just like, you're awful. I curse you or something. I don't know. Bane.
Holly.
Okay. Holly's gonna move to here and hold her action to shoot this guy once it gets within 5 feet of an ally.
All right. Macroback.
In a classic Macroback fashion. Hello, it's me, Macroback, here to share the good word.
An
The good
ally within
word is
5 feet.
An ally within 5 feet, you say?
Yep.
Okay. So first attack. I have to remember what my bonuses are. Okay, it's +6 to hit, so a total of 17.
17 hits.
Okay, and I get sneak attack on this if they can be sneak attacked.
I mean,
Really hoping they can.
this is 5e, so everything can be sneak attacked.
Fuck yeah, 3d6 damage. It's a 4, a 3, and a 6. So 13 plus 4, 17 points of piercing damage.
Yep. You fucking hit this. You shoot this thing. The arrow goes in deep. Macroback. It's
I hit it with an axe.
all right.
No.
Gonna save some face.
Don't tell me what to do. Wait, no, I have to know if that misses to do saving face. That misses, right?
Yeah, an 11 misses.
All right, how about a 14?
14 hits.
Heck yeah. Ignore that first bit. 6 damage.
Yeah, your uh newish axe connects with the arrow that Tali had already lodged into this thing, and you just fucking pushes the rest of it through, and this thing drops.
Huh. It's funny how I killed that one.
Right, is that your
Hey,
turn?
look, another one. I'm gonna move 10 feet closer to this one, and then yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Crinkle.
I'm gonna run in, jump up on this bed, and
Crinkle,
set
no
up
jumping on the bed.
You're not my dad. Fuck. 15 to hit.
15 hits. Which
One
one are you
force
hitting?
damage. Oh, the one beyond Macroback.
This one? All right. Yeah.
The initiative counter.
Yeah, you just zap it a little bit. Are you pulling it close?
Yeah.
All right. It's here now.
Big agonizing blast, kids. That's my turn.
Still
Oh,
call
wait.
it kid.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide underneath the covers of the
Underneath
bed.
the covers.
All right. It make a stealth check.
21.
All right. So
He
yeah,
just lies down and starts snoring.
yeah. So the school that's now just next to Macroback like looks to where the little fishing hook that tugged it along came from. And it had seen you when it came in, and it kind of just shakes its head like you're just a little morsel of meat and not worth it.
Huh.
When when Macroback is right there.
Yes, but that morsel of meat, that's like I am a walnut and he is like a de-shelled walnut.
Wait. So yeah,
Or a shelled walnut? The point is I have a shell.
A
Yeah.
shucked walnut.
it's going to try to claw you, and
Well, we all know what to say. Say it with me, everyone. Success is no guarantee against the might of Maglumiat.
Does a 19 hit?
Just barely.
All right.
Return to
Uh,
form.
I need you to make a con save for me.
Oh, that's one of my best saves, except I'm not proficient in it. 16 though.
Yeah, you save, but you do take +2, 6 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
And then
Hey,
Francine,
I'm back to my previous life maximum.
and then Francine, uh, this one that you're right next to that you stabbed is going to also try to claw at you. Does a 18 hit?
Yes, barely.
All right, I need you to also make a con save.
All right.
All right,
So
yeah,
it's not bad.
yeah, it's fine. You save, but you do take 8 points of slashing damage as it rakes its claw against you.
All right.
All right, and it's your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna stab it again.
All right,
This time just regularly.
all right. Uh,
No.
a 13 barely hits.
Let's go.
10 damage.
Yeah, this thing fucking also dies. Like you jab it again, and the previous stab you've made connects, like you basically slice up and connect the two holes, and it just falls apart. Ghouls are gross.
Yeah.
Ghouls are
I'm setting
gross,
up
I've
this.
decided.
Let me tee this ball up for you, Macroback. Take this little fucker down.
Yeah, you scurry through up to this other ghoul, and it's Granny's turn.
You're muted.
Inspire, Macroback. All right. Quick summary.
It's all on you, Macroback.
Okay.
Don't miss.
Granny, it's like, you can do it, Macroback. You can do it.
I know I can. Thanks. Okay.
You'll get a nice oat cake after this.
I'm gonna take one anyway. So what does that do?
Inspire. You're getting. Sorry, just double checking. It's been a hot second. Wonders appearance. Charisma fire is going to. Ah, yeah, okay. Alright, so you're going to get the basic Bardic Inspiration, which means you get a d6, and you can spend it to increase an attack roll, ability check, or a saving throw. And you can hold that
Okay.
die for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Dog. Granny, are you moving at all?
I think while she gives Macroback praise, she's going to look at the ghoul and go, "You, on the other hand, you suck." Is a vicious mockery. Let's see if these ghouls can, take some psychic damage.
How
All
do I
right.
feel?
Um, let me click the button so you know the spell save. Boop. Oh no, I just have to. Oh, yeah, I rolled. All right, yeah, we're good.
DC 14.
DC 14.
Wisdoms. It got a 2.
Ooh, it took 2 psychic damage.
All
And
right.
it has disadvantage on its next attack.
I don't think it'll live to see it.
No,
I
but
don't either.
Like it's not super hurt right now, but I also don't think it's gonna live to see its next attack. Unless the 3 people who are up next fuck up. which
We
would be
all nat one it. Don't put it past us.
which would be very funny. But Tali, it's your turn.
Gonna go to shoot it.
All right.
That's a shit. Is my bonus +6 or +7? It's +6. Shit, that's a total of 12 to hit.
Well, barely hits.
Oh, it hits. Oh, I thought it had an AC of 13.
No,
Uh, okay then.
they're just weird fucking thick-skinned freaks.
That's a 6 plus a 4 plus a 5, so 15 plus 4, 19 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, you fucking kill this thing. It's dead.
Ha ha ha.
It's dead forever because you shot it in the head.
Ha
Good. I don't want it coming back.
ha ha.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good thing that they put these things super late in the campaign because the con save for 'em is just a DC 10, but also you're paralyzed until
Oh yeah.
Alright, I guess since we finished it, Granny's gonna come up to Mackerback and be like, "You did a good job out there. Here you go." And she hands a slightly more like specially crafted oat cake to you.
Thank you, Granny.
Mm.
Are you all right? Are you dying soon?
No, I'm good.
Uh,
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking crawl out from under the sheet. And I'm gonna give Mackerback the fucking stink eye.
uh,
Does
Tali's
Mackerback eat
gonna
it?
explore, look for secret doors.
Does Mackerback eat the cookie?
all right.
Yes.
You're
You get temp HP.
Okay. How many?
Yeah. 2.
Ollie, you're free to make a perception check.
Perception or investigation?
Uh, investigation, I guess, because you're actively looking.
Why did I ask? I'm better at perception. That's a 22.
Yeah, you sure look around. There isn't a lot in this room. It's just some cots.
Worth looking.
Fear not, friends, for the way is shown by Maglubiet. And then I do like a, Moses parting the Red Sea pose, and this door flies open. Unless it's locked.
Hey, thaumaturgy. I thought you were just fucking like,
I mean,
Travis, I have decided I have powers that weren't given to me by the game. Like, what?
The way open.
Tali is going to just clap her hands when the door closes.
that's not how this door works.
Is it locked?
No, it's a door, but it's closed.
No, so what I was doing was casting thaumaturgy on it. I can
Oh.
I can make doors that are unlocked open.
Oh, okay.
I was
get
casting
it.
I was
It says
casting mage hand and pulling the door
instantaneously
closed.
fly open. That makes it
Alright.
sound wildly violent.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
like,
So, yeah.
it's the creepy thing.
Yeah.
You make windows go, and you can have
Oh
wind
wait, I
blow.
can make it slam shut. That's hilarious.
Yeah, good thing none of your friends were nearby the door. But
But it wouldn't have hurt him.
but yeah, I missed that you were using thaumaturgy to do that, and that was a thing that thaumaturgy could do.
I also make my I give myself Sharon guns, which is
Alright.
another thing thaumaturgy can do. What a
Yeah.
stupid spell!
Yeah,
Alter
You're-
the appearance of your eyes for 1 minute.
you're using your god's magic to make yourself a fucking weeb.
Sharon gun.
He has the power of God and anime. Oh no.
What is Maglubiet if not a weeb?
I ain't even gonna touch that.
Yeah,
Let's
I think
go.
that's heresy.
Heresy.
I think you're a heretic
You
now.
would do well not to disrespect the faith.
Suck my dick.
By the hammer of the Empire, I am stairs.
Oh my god.
What's in
I
that
fa-
room?
In the
Nothing
infinite
good.
wisdom of my Glubiet, I have found stairs.
Do we want to keep looking around this floor, or do we want to just go up?
Is it up or down?
I mean, we kind of came
Oh
through.
yeah,
If you
is it
noticed,
up or down?
we came through one of the
Uh,
ways already, so it might be.
those stairs go up.
I would like to climb. Well, maybe we should
Yeah,
clear out
well,
one level before moving to the next.
we'd hate to be caught in a pincer later trying to retreat from whatever's at the end of this.
That wouldn't happen because I do not retreat.
I mean, yeah, I meant the rest of us.
Oh, we can still
Ha!
be on the pincer, though. You know, like if we're not running away and they're running towards us while we're running. I agree. I agree with the one with military experience.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm
Take
not
you as an order.
trained in military tactics, so maybe I shouldn't take part in a pincer move.
Uh,
No. We're going this way so that we don't get caught in a pincer move.
Okay. I see now. I see. Thank you.
so
Thank you.
so as you guys move further down this hallway, could you make a perception check? Just to
I just
whoever.
I got a little better at those recently.
13,
14.
15.
16.
BT dubs. Who can not see in the dark? Because Granny cannot see in the dark.
Tolly can't see in the dark, but has dancing lights active right now.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Rather-
Thank you.
At least we had it active last session, and I'm assuming just kept recasting it.
I just wanted to
Alright,
make
bring
sure
it
we
up,
had a
though,
sort of
just
some
in case.
light.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you guys don't notice anything.
Oh no.
Tight.
Wait,
Cool.
wait.
I would like to cause some harmless tremors in the ground
How?
with thaumaturgy.
All right.
Did you just now take thaumaturgy, or you had it this whole time? You
Yep.
haven't fucked around with it.
It was the cantrip I took at 4th level.
Okay.
Are these mines safe?
Yes.
And
Oh,
Hey,
I just
Tolly.
felt some shaking. Is this mine stable at
it's
all?
just the power of Maglubian.
Yeah.
No need to panic.
What's your AC?
16.
All right.
Crinkle,
You recognize this thing instantly as it drops down and engulfs you.
Oh no. Please don't be a strength save. Oh,
Ah, delicious.
An ochre jelly that had been climbing along the ceiling as you re-entered its territory. It got a fucking 17 on its stealth check.
god damn. And I rolled
It has a -2 to dex and it rolled a 19.
That's one higher than my passive.
I know, but
Yeah,
it's so funny.
Granny's just coming in. Crinkle, oh!
Oops. But yeah.
My voice booms 3 times louder than normal. Be gone, gelatin.
I thought you were gonna say that and then just be like, "Oh,
That's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. It was just
it's
the
really fucking loud."
Help!
All right. Good news is it rolled decently low. Bad news is you guys are surprised.
Yeah, I'd say
Good
we are.
news is I have high armor class.
Ah.
What is dude? Crinkle. It seems that we're beached as.
God, we are beached as, bro.
So
What a jump.
What? I can't eat chips.
So Macroback is surprised. Tolly is definitely surprised.
This is surprising.
Granny is surprised. Crinkle, surprised. The ochre jelly, not surprised.
What?
Tolly does an 18 hit.
Yes.
Good news. Not a lot of damage for a
Mhm.
fucking 2d6 attack.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as it fucking falls on you.
2d6 average? That's pretty good.
Ah, the pain of others is funny to me.
Francine, surprised, and now it's Macrobek's turn.
Dolly, try not to die yet. We still need you.
Stop.
Crinkle, do we need her?
I was about to say that might be the kindest thing Macroback has ever said, and you followed it up with that.
Just double check.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't want to lie to her.
Yeah, that would be bad. Anyway,
Yes, we do.
all right. I'm gonna hit this thing with my axe.
Oh
Shablat.
boy.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
10 slashing damage, and then in my infinite wisdom, I'm going to cast a spell. I use my bonus action. I cast a spiritual weapon. I summon a second axe.
All right.
Jelly.
So first, hold on to your little horses, because you slash this thing
Yep.
and it splits.
Ha! This is funny.
Copy, paste.
Oh, right. I forgot that this is a problem with these ochre jellies.
It's a problem with a lot of slimes.
I don't like the way you said ochre.
Uh, yeah. So
Yeah, we moved into the neighborhood, but there's a bunch of ochre jellies living next door.
I don't know what the rule. I don't know what the rules are for when for its HP now.
I thought both got
Like
half of
each
it.
one take half. That sounds right. It's somewhere in that description.
Right, but like, because to break the to meta game real quick, ochre jellies have 45 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That doesn't divide evenly. Do I
Give
just set
one
them?
of them 22 and one of them 23.
Roll the hit points on your own. 50% chance that it's even.
I don't.
I'm just gonna put them both at like a number.
Let's give them
My
both 45. It's fine.
They're still both ochre jellies.
If the ochre jelly is this big, it will still have 45, for its essence has retained.
That's right. They're gaining HP. And ult economy. Or ult economy.
If an ochre jelly
Action economy.
splits and continues to have 45 each, what happens when it reforms? Is it now 2 ochre jellies forming into 1, or 1 ochre jelly combining again?
I have a theory that all ochre jellies come from the same one ochre jelly that just keeps getting chopped in half.
And they grow up.
Just
I like that.
somewhere
That's
in the
cool.
world, there's a giant ochre jelly, and it just keeps going through
Experiencing
walls.
mitosis.
Yeah.
It would be more like somewhere in the world there's like 8 large ochre jellies that were just split from one and they just like never reformed. There's
Alright.
just one dude who's really mad at them. Just
I mean, it could also be that they're walking and then they just naturally walk through something and it splits them.
no.
So anyway, they both taken 5 points of damage, I've decided. Anyway, do that spiritual weapon damage.
All right, I'm gonna do the one that's closest to me. Shablat.
Splat.
9 force damage.
Yeah, you splat this thing and it like just kind of wobbles back up. Like it's less cohesive. It's less a shape.
I just realized I could have avoided getting hit.
Ollie.
Okay.
That's a spiritual weapon. Wait, no, it's not.
I'm going to just stab the one right next to me with the rapier.
All right.
That's 21 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
and that's 8 plus 4 plus 2, so 14 plus 4, 18 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, you pop this one.
Let's
The-
go.
This newly formed child ochre jelly.
I am then going to use my bonus action to disengage and move over here.
It'd be very funny if for some reason they had Sentinel.
That'd
Oh,
be really. Hmm.
just give like the worst garbagest creature in the game Sentinel. Just let it happen.
Sentinel and Mage Slayer.
I call this the fuck you beast. The eat shit.
Yeah, the eat shit
Granny.
beast. All right, let me think about. All right, so Granny, realizing that her magic's, I don't, she doesn't know how to deal with these ochre jellies very well. We've only encountered them like once or twice, and every time it's weird. So she's gonna pull out that big old frying pan and be like, splat, yeah, and so she's walking up to the bad boy and she's gonna smack it.
Granny, if you miss this, I'm gonna make fun of you.
I too will make fun of you.
22 to hit it. Nope.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, that hits.
I think 4 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, you smack this thing and it wobbles a lot.
Nice. That and I guess no, we're pretty much owning this ochre jelly, so I'm just gonna let that be. That's the turn.
All right. Crinkle.
Eldritch Blast. Uh, well, I'll probably be dead by then. Yeah, I won't try to yank it. I'm just gonna hit it.
Yes, pull it closer. Pull it closer to all of us.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
5 points of force damage.
All right. Yeah, you the fishing hook, like, these things don't really have edges, but they have like a weird, like, the skin that Jello gets if you leave it out for too long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's these things just basically have a thicker layer of that, and that's how they ambulate around. You hook into that and you pop it.
Gross.
I vaguely remember us joking about them being like nacho cheese with the fucking layer when you leave them out. Oh, cool, it's dead.
I choose to believe that that one in particular just had 2 human legs that it walked on. It never stood up, so we didn't see.
It fucking drop kicked Tolly.
Oh,
All right,
Tolly.
Dolly, you okay?
Yeah, it was more surprising than injuring.
oh,
That's good.
I was saving this one for later. Here, and it's a not as well made oat cake.
Dolly will take and eat it.
You get
You
the
also
fucking
get two
reject
two
cake.
temp HP.
Since you described Macrobax as really nice and this one is not as nice, I thought it was just gonna literally be an oat cake. Just no actual help with her HP.
Hey, I think there's something cool over here.
Honestly,
And I
Dolly still
used-
would have eaten it.
I used thaumaturgy to make it sound like there's something cool over here.
What does that something cool sound like?
Like a well, hold on, let me see. The instantaneous sound. Like a funky beat.
Yeah, you lay down a funky beat.
Play that funky music, white boy.
I am not white.
Macroback, I do not know if it is intelligent to just wander towards strange ethereal musics.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, it is. It's the music of my Glubius. He guides me.
Francine, what are you doing?
Is there anything fucked up with this hole here?
Nah, they're just old walls.
Cool. moving on with the rest of the group.
All right.
Crinkle, Crinkle, Crinkle. Um,
Yes.
so, and this is kind of like an aside. So, speaking of my Glubiat, um,
You ate some babies.
Mackerback was talking about the tremors being the power of Maglubiet.
Yes, they are. And I do it again.
We are having a sidebar, Mackerback.
Oh no,
That's
the tremors are
rude
going
of
again.
you. You have to pretend you can't hear us.
I
Yes,
know.
what was that, Granny?
It was supposed to be an aside, a way like a
I
quiet.
know. I'm
Uh,
sorry.
yeah, I'm
Yes,
just I'm getting concerned because the tremors in the cave and the insistence that it's fine. I don't feel like tremors in a cave are a good thing.
Are you saying you think it might not be Mackerback and it might be a literal cave-in?
I mean,
Or
these are
do
pretty
you,
old
do you
caves,
think
right?
that Mackerback is going to cause a cave-in?
Both sound very plausible.
Hey, Mackerback,
Yeah,
could you cut out the tremors so that the might of Maglubian does not squash us before our true time has come?
it won't. There's no need to stop. I
All right,
appreciate your concern.
Mackerback, I understand that you are very confident that Maglubian would not give you an early end. I am not quite so sure, and would like to stay upon this mortal realm for some time longer. Could you
Don't.
please stop with the
No,
tremors?
there's no need to worry. I am completely sure that they are harmless.
I
Maglubian,
will, I,
so.
I will bite you like a feral dog.
If I also may
And
call
I
back,
would put you down like what?
you got.
Yes, Travis, I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say you have watched Macroback die before.
And I came back.
He did get better.
You got a little boop on the nose from your god.
Just to
Well,
assuage any
I,
worries.
I'm sorry, Granny, but he has defeated me in our intellectual battle. I must concede, and there is nothing more I can do in this situation.
Oh, why did
I
I
I
bolster
I
his
I,
confidence
I
early? I
pull out
don't know.
I pull out my prayer book that I keep with me, and I flip to the thaumaturgy page, and I show it to Granny, and point at the word harmless. The tremors are hot. Granny, it says right here in black and white, well, red and white, because we don't use ink. Uh, harmless tremors.
Red and
Harmless
white,
tremors.
red and white and goblin.
Harmless tremors, Granny. Harmless tremors. The tremors are harmless. Say it with me, Granny. Harmless. Ready? One,
Harmless.
two, three. Harmless. So you're not saying it with me, which makes me worry that you don't understand. The tremors can't hurt you, Granny, because they can't cause harm because they are fake. That's right.
Okay, so Francine, you're stealthing in. You're stealthing in. Yeah.
Also
Uh,
stealthing in behind, but a little
yeah,
further back.
yeah. It's a very quiet room. There's like
At
a.
least it is until the tremors start.
Use
Uh,
thaumaturgy just to make your armor 3 times as loud.
Oh, fuck me.
The armies of the Nubian come marching.
Walking around
Man,
like
there
a
must
bunch
be
of cannons
3 goblins walking down this corridor.
There must be 3 hobgoblins in chainmail.
so yeah, there. Most of this room is filled up by a just very dark, like pool of water. Uh, it it doesn't seem super deep, but also it's very hard to tell just because there's no there isn't really a way to tell, but
I'm
you know,
doing two things.
uh-huh.
Checking the ceiling.
All right.
and then having Tali move a dancing light into the water. Just like whisper, Tali, Tali,
Tali casts message to contact Francine. What?
move one of your lights into the water.
Going
Okay.
to make a perception check as you check the ceiling.
Sure thing. I'm also going to have a dagger ready if I see anything anywhere. No more surprise.
You see 5 Hoker jellies.
They all fall on Tolly.
Tali
That's
proceeds to immediately cast shield.
Uh, yeah, you don't see anything on the ceiling.
All right. Is there anything in the water? Any
Uh,
fucked up fish startled by the light?
there's no fish, but
But what?
how deep does the light go?
It's up to Tali.
Tali can
Tolly?
send them down a decent distance. Let me go pull up dancing lights again. Uh, um, so they have a range of 120 feet, and they have to be within 20 feet of each other.
All right,
So Tali's just gonna make a chain and go down as far as she can into the water because it's probably a good idea to see how deep it goes.
all right. Uh, are you like actively moving them?
Yes.
And are you like sending them out or like in a line side to side?
Formed like a chain of them that sort of goes like this, and then just sink that down.
All right. They don't go super deep because this isn't a very deep pool. Uh, but as you get a bit further from the shore of this pool, something catches on the like something makes a shadow uh as the light passes by it. Uh it looks like a hand, and if you stop the lights, uh it's a hand connected to a skeleton body,
Is it a moving skeleton body?
only as much as the water's moving.
Tali's gonna make the lights cluster around it to give a better view.
Yeah, it's a humanoid skeleton. Uh
Is it holding anything? Is there anything on the ground near it?
uh it has something clutched in the hand that the lights didn't go by, and you see uh the with the lights clustered around it, you're able to see a couple of just massive arrows stuck out of its ribs.
Oh,
How deep in there is it?
If you had to approximate, it's about 10 feet down and around about 10 feet off the shoreline from the closest point.
Not
Tali's
to
gonna
worry.
cast Tali's gonna cast Mage Hand and attempt to retrieve whatever it's holding,
Uh,
or just the entire arm if necessary.
yeah.
The range of Mage Hand is
30,
30.
All right,
30
so
feet.
you'd have to move. You'd have to move your token closer.
Oh, yeah. Um, Carefully, stealthily moving up to like here. Is that close enough? Where I don't know where in the pool it is.
Yeah, I was just about to draw it. It's that little gray mark. I can't really draw super well.
Okay, I'm in range.
Yeah, so you have to fucking like yank its arm off, and the mage hand is a bit weighed down by it, so it's like The arm itself is dripping as you drag it out of the water.
Okay.
And the first thing you notice is the two platinum rings that it has on two of its fingers.
Ooh.
And then in its hand is a slim piece of wood that, despite being underwater for the gods only know how long, it hasn't rotted at all.
Ali is going to be kind of stupid and a little greedy and just take the rings off and put them on and hold the stick and try and work out what it does.
All right, make an Arcana check.
I actually have Arcana now. That's pretty good. It's a 15 plus 4, 19.
All right. It's definitely a wand of some kind. It's a lower level wand. You don't know exactly what spell, but you figure it might be an offensive one.
Excellent. Excellent.
It just says a slur.
And do the rings just look neat or do they do anything?
They just look neat. They're
Neat.
just they're just fancy rings.
Tali has 2 fancy rings now.
Yeah.
And we'll probably share them with everyone once we get out.
Actually, Tolly, if you wouldn't mind, could you, you're a human or
Uh-huh.
approximate, could you give me a history check just to, just to, like,
History.
yeah,
That's oh shit, total of 20. I rolled an 18.
yeah, this is like, I don't know if you as the player care, but I
Yeah.
want to give you this information about
Yeah.
why the skeleton is here.
Mm-hmm.
So Tolly, based on stuff you know about like why this mine is here in the Phandelver pack, and based on the size of the massive fucking arrows in its chest, you kind of figured that this was the human wizard who was part of the Phandelver Pact that fought
Ah.
to secure this mine from the orcs when they invaded. And,
Tali's gonna
fucking
if
died here.
yeah. If
That's my best. That's my favorite part.
if nobody else is coming forward, Tali's gonna go back after
Francine
reading
is
that.
with you.
Well, other than Francine. If the majority of the party isn't coming forward, Tali will go back to the majority of the party.
I mean, I figured we were going to keep moving through the hallway.
Is it all good
Yeah.
up there?
Yeah, there was a skeleton of a wizard from when they attempted to take the mine back from the orcs. It had a really cool wand. No idea what it does, but I want to try it out. And these 2 rings, which we'll work out what to do with them later. I just thought they were cool.
You managed
I
to
would
grab
like
the
them.
wand, or is it still down there?
Yeah, it's right here in my hand.
Oh.
It's a stick. I want to see what it does personally.
I would like the rings, please.
Later. Actually, you can have one of them right now. I'm keeping the other one for now.
I have a spell that needs both of them.
Fine.
Careful, Francine.
Tali,
You don't want to activate another like trap or fall to an ochre jelly.
Tali hands the rings to Macroback.
Thank you. Your donation has been noted.
Right then, Riley, you sounded a lot like the AI from Mother Gunship.
Yes.
Just enough of the mic roboting slightly to give
I'm
you
going-
the
Yes.
It's been about 15 minutes since we've been dropped on something random in these hallways. I have a sinking feeling it's going to happen again soon. Would you mind if I take the lead?
Sure.
He's gonna cast Armor Agathis on himself at 2nd level, cover himself in an icy sheen.
Ooh.
All right. So yeah.
Planet Sheen.
So as
Thank
you
you.
We don't talk about that spin-off.
So as you step up these stairs, to the north you see more stairs going even more up, and directly to your east, you see a door that's closed.
No longer.
So you use thaumaturgy to open the door.
Yes, please.
Is it a pole?
Oh boy.
Is it a pole?
No, but there's bugbears.
The might of Maglubian demands you stand down, whelps.
Are they?
Know your place and surrender while you still have the chance.
Who are you calling a whelp? And it's time to roll initiative.
Well, I gave them the chance to surrender. No one can say.
I actually need to see if these guys will fight. Yeah.
My initiative be 14, baby.
Uh, Also not super important now that initiative is starting, but Crinkle, as the door is flung open right in front of your face, you're able to see the door on the other side, and it's blocked up for some reason from this side.
But is it locked?
I
I
don't.
mean, it's barricaded, so you can't throw it open. Yeah.
Oh man.
If you break the door to where it can't
I
open, I guess it is locked in a way.
I
It's effectively
thaumaturged that
locked.
door. I thaumaturged that door open, and whatever they're blocking just pours in and kills them for us. My excellent
The,
tactical
the
might.
door on the door on the other side
Yeah, the door that
is
that door.
barricaded.
Yes.
Got you.
Yeah, it's like fucking boarded up.
That doesn't bode
Oh, it's
well.
Granny's turn?
Uh,
No,
No.
no, we
No,
didn't
no,
sort
it
it.
is
We didn't
not.
sort it.
no. Granny, what's your dex?
My dex is 14, otherwise known as a +2 modifier.
All right. Could you just roll a d20 and tell me what you get?
A 2.
All right, so the bugbears will be going before you. So, first one up is Tolly.
Uh, Tali's going to walk 15 feet forward and say, "Let's find out what this does," and attempt to activate the wand at this guy.
All right. Are you? Oh no, wait, that's spell scrolls. Yeah,
Tali can cast arcane spells as well.
yeah. I don't think that matters for wands, but as you activate the wand, three uh blinding white darts shoot from it, and you cast magic missile.
Oh, no idea how many charges this thing has, but they're
It
all hitting
does
this guy.
it does not say, and you're almost at the end of the adventure, so I don't fucking care.
I think a wand of magic missiles is a specific thing in 5e though, so like that's 10 charges or something like that. Anyway,
Wands
shooting
don't
this guy.
operate quite like that in 5th edition. They have like a set number per day, and for the
I
most
know.
part, they
It's like
recharge daily.
it's like 10 uses per day, and you can upcast by spending extra.
Yeah, I'll pull it up then.
That.
I'll look it up. Let's just
Seven
do
charges.
7 charges left after this, right? Or 7 charges total.
7 charges total.
Okay, so there's
6.
6 left because this is only spent 1. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So you magic missile this dude. Roll 3d4 and add 3.
That's a 4 and a 2 and a 2. So 8 plus 3 is 11 points of force damage.
Yeah, so these darts that you didn't know were gonna happen just come out and slam into this semi-closest bugbear.
Holly's eyes light up like, oh my god, this is awesome. And then she immediately goes behind the door. And then is going to use her bonus action to hide
All right.
for a total of 18.
All right. Crinkle.
Demons will take you all. And he points his staff at
Sorry, 19.
the northern dude in the middle.
Uh-huh.
He's casting Crown of Madness. I need him to make a Wisdom saving throw.
All right. Uh, do you have the information you can pop down?
I can't pop it down.
He got to
Essentially,
6.
all right. So this like crown of iron metal, like dark iron metal, starts to ring around his head and dig into his skin and cause a bit of blood.
Mhm.
On each of his turns, he must use his action before he moves to make a melee attack against a target of my choosing. If there is no target or I don't choose a target, he has a normal turn, and I have to use my action on subsequent turns to continue doing this.
All right.
Let's see. Do I have to stay in LOS with him? No, so I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna dip. Uh, yeah, I'll like run down the stairs and use my bonus action to hide at the base of them.
All right.
20 total. Let's go.
All right. Yeah. It's a bit weird that you don't have to see if it has a.
It's magic.
Yeah. All right.
Mentally choose.
So I'm gonna let you mentally choose this bugbear first.
Yeah, choose the guy next to him.
All right. He makes an attack. He got a fucking natural 20 to hit his friend.
Let's go!
You've been clapped.
Oh, so that's
Deep-seated resentments.
that's 48 plus 2.
I'm so happy. I've had like at least one other character take this spell and it never worked.
All right. So this guy does fucking 14 damage, which is almost enough to kill his friend.
Ha! Ha!
Like like he is
Ha!
after fucking Tali's shot or yeah, her magic missiles. He's just in a bad way. And he's going to just turn and fucking smack his friend with his weapon.
Ha!
Infighting,
They've
and
always hated each other.
he got a 15 to
Okay.
hit, which fucking misses. And these other guys are gonna uh what is their move speed? What is their move speed? What is their move speed? It's 30. They're just gonna come out here. And they're coming for you. Tali, I'll give you an attack of opportunity on this one since they go on by.
Okay. That's a 20 total to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
and that's 7 plus 2 plus 6
Oh,
plus 3.
you were also hidden, so did you roll with
Oh,
advantage?
no, I did not. The other one was a natural 1, so I'm taking my total of 20.
Yeah.
7, 2, 6, so that's 15 plus 4, 19 points of piercing.
All right. Yeah, you fucking stab this thing as it runs by. That does kind of blow your cover,
Yeah,
but like you sink your blade into this thing pretty fucking hard.
I'm hoping it's worth it.
Uh,
Try your best. You are the worst.
and these other bugbears are just not gonna get involved. Uh,
Ha!
he's gonna double move to here. So this bugbear in the doorway is gonna reach around and try to hit you, Tolly.
Reach around.
Okay.
He got a 14 to hit,
Nope.
Aglubiet protects you this day, Tali.
and the one that Tolly stabbed is going to try to hit Mac Crew back.
Ha ha!
I know you didn't say the line, but it's a 22 to hit.
Say the
Interesting.
Riley, say
line.
the line.
No, it's not. No, it's not time.
So
You guys can't pressure me.
you take 8 points of piercing damage as it
That's nothing.
hits you with its Morning Star.
What if my Glubiat's on their side too?
No, he wouldn't
Can't,
be because
can't
I'm.
be. And it's Granny's turn.
Oh wait.
Woo, Granny. Oh, can I quickly do like a quick look at what these bugbears are wearing?
Yeah, they've got they seemed ready for combat.
Mm-hmm.
So they've got hide armor on and a shield. Like each of them is decked out in hide armor and each has a shield.
Awesome. Awesome. The one next to Tali, assuming I can see that bugbear, is the bugbear also holding a big old shield in their hand?
Yeah, they all are.
Nice. And they're holding what kind of weapon? Just like a sword or an axe?
Morning Star.
Oh, Morning Star. Those things are nasty. Uh, I would like to cast. Oh, because I want to just give this shot. I would like to cast Heat Metal on the shield of that bugbear next to Tali. The one
All right.
furthest away.
All right, this one.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me just throw in the Heat Metal. Oh, I have to cast. Here. Ha! Oh, Constitution save. Here we go.
All right.
I guess it. I thought it would pull up the thing and it didn't. My bad.
Got a 3.
So that's not good. Uh, so I guess it does take that 7 fire. Let me double check. You use bonus action on your subsequent turns. So it takes an action and then. Yeah, so right now it did 7 fire damage, and on each of my subsequent turns, I can do that again.
I mean, he drops the shield
Oh, dang it!
because like you fucking burned his hand.
Hey,
So
no shield
he
though.
does still take the damage, and yeah, his AC goes down by like 2, I think.
2.
Cool.
Woohoo! Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna let that shield continue to be very red hot.
Yeah, like you can fucking see how hot it is.
Yeah, it's glowing. It's glowing red.
It's the brown of being weaker, orangish brown. All right, is that your turn? Are you moving at all?
I'm pretty certain that's it. I'm not gonna move anymore. I will. Yeah, I'll just let that be. Boom, done.
All right, Francine.
You know, it was awfully cowardly of you to go for our helpless cleric instead of facing the soldier wearing the wretched hide of one of your kind.
Francine, your days are numbered.
So are
Macroback.
yours.
Macroback is also holding a giant fucking axe and has big armor,
Oh yeah, I
and
know. I
and
just wanna,
and he's
I
a
wanna make this.
bugbear or a hobgoblin.
How dare you? Macroback is a proud
Listen,
man,
man, there's a lot of goblinoids.
and they're all different.
Yeah, Francine, you're attacking the one to the north.
Yeah,
Yeah, that hits. That does some damage.
Francine's having fun. She's
You
having fun with it.
you
Hey,
you
would it be possible to duck between this fucking thing's legs? Considering I'm 2 feet tall and it's like,
uh I don't know because you're not able to go through enemy spaces.
all right, that's it. That's all I'm doing for now.
Yeah, this tumble doesn't exist. Macroback.
Huh. So, are you going to surrender yet?
Fuck you.
All right. So hold on.
He says "fuck you," but in Goblin, which is also
Uh,
hello.
Yo.
cool. I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds on him.
Oh my god.
The one nearest me.
There's no kill like overkill.
That's a total of 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So he says that, and I just like palm his face and shove him into that corner of the wall. Uh, 12 necrotic damage.
Yeah, he melts. He had 1 HP. He
Oh my
melts.
god.
Would you like to rethink your decision?
He had 1 HP.
He was
Sucks
just a
for
little
him.
goblin.
Should have been
He
born with more hit points. I don't know. Tell me.
He got stabbed so many times. And then you melted his face off. Oh my god.
So, are you surrendering yet? Can I move up here?
Bold of you to move within attacking range.
Aha, bold of you to have been born. Got a lot of nerve being alive. And as I move past Tali, I'm just gonna like bop her on the back of the head. Never call me helpless again, or I will do that to you.
What an odd flex to
Mean
make yourself.
Francine.
Wait.
Yes, Francine. Sorry.
What an odd flex to make yourself get flanked.
Yeah, I'm drawing aggro.
Yeah, I wanted to make him feel bad. I thought I could kill him.
Tolly.
Okay. Um. Hmm. First off, going to disengage
All right.
and move to here.
You're sure you don't want to stab one of these two? I was really
Well-
banking on you stabbing one of these two.
Fine, Tully will stab this one.
Oh, if you were gonna let no, I'm just
I was just gonna cast grease over here. make the room very slippery. No, Tully will stab the back one. That is a 19 plus 6 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's a 6 and a 5 and a 3. So 14 plus 4, 18 points of piercing.
Yeah, you sure do stab this man.
Now, bonus action, disengage, move over here.
All right.
Tali does not want to stay within melee range of more bugbears.
Is that
Yeah.
your turn?
Yes, let's go with that.
All right. Crinkle.
He's just back there focusing on the spell. He's gonna keep
Oh,
it going.
right.
I was very confused and concerned
He's
for
just
a
like
minute.
he's like doing some like waving his staff in the air and green energy around him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hunga bunga, squash banana.
Are you moving at all?
No, he's just gonna stay there.
All right. Your bugbear goes first.
What are you gonna have the bugbear do?
Are
I'm
you
gonna make it hit the dude next to it. Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure. He does miss with a 7 to hit though. I'm bad at.
Bitch.
I'm either very good at rolling today or very bad at rolling today.
It's fine. He's still out of the fight.
Yeah. This bugbear is. He's just gonna move away because what the fuck? What the fuck? He's on 2 HP. What the fuck?
Sounds like I have my next inflict wounds target.
So the bugbear that dropped his shield, I don't think a Morning Star is versatile,
No.
but he's still gonna try to hit Macroback. And he gets does a 22 hit.
Yeah.
And that's 11 points of bludgeoning damage or piercing
I'm
damage.
fine.
And then the one to the other side of you is also going to try to hit you.
Uh-huh.
He got a natural 20.
I hate this video game. Min damage, though. Min damage. Hoping for min damage here. Min damage, maybe.
let's go
13,
for a 1.
18, 20 points of piercing damage.
I am unconscious.
Oh god.
These bugbears are looking smug. Smug bears,
Smug
if you will.
Oh
bears.
no. No.
I had that joke lined up.
Smug
Find the right
bears.
timing.
Smug bears, if you would. Yeah. Granny.
Okay. I don't know if this would cause an attack of opportunity, but my boy, he needs help. Grain's gonna move here,
All right.
and Grain's going to attempt to uh, dress his wounds with a medicine check, assuming that's appropriate.
Or wait,
Yeah.
are you doing medicine? Medicine check would stabilize him, or are you gonna cast a healing spell to bring him up?
I got the medicine check. That's what I got.
Gotcha.
So Grain's, oh, and she pulls out like some rags that she uses and is like tending as best she can to Macroback to stabilize him.
All right. Make the check.
Got a 13.
Yeah. Macroback stabilizes.
That's pretty dope. And I guess as a bonus action, because this might be appropriate, assuming that that was the standard action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So bonus action, she got this cool thing called Mantle of Inspiration. Figured it might be beneficial. So I believe it's only unconscious creatures. I think it would make sense that it's only unconscious creatures. Point being, I can use my bonus action and have within equal to my charisma about 4 friendly creatures gain 5 temp HP, and they can choose to use their reaction to move up their movement speed without provoking attacks of opportunity. So Francine, Tali, and I don't think Macroback counts. Um,
He is unconscious.
yeah,
Yes.
but I can also do Crinkle if he decides if he like
So move up to their movement speed without provoking attacks of opportunity.
as a reaction. Yes, you can do that. So all of you get 5 temp HP if you really wanted to do it, and you can
Can
move.
can I move through the door? Like if I go diagonally?
Yeah.
So I'd like to move to here.
All right.
I have a plan.
And I'm pretty certain this drops the concentration of the heat metal. But yeah, just everything I've done.
All right.
Concentrate on the mantle.
No.
Unless it says requires concentration.
It's kind of like pointless to keep doing it.
Temp HP doesn't stack, right?
It does not.
Correct. Yeah. It replaces if
But
it's
you can
over.
choose. You can choose to keep the old value or the new value.
Well,
Yeah.
the old value was 2, so I think I'll keep the new one.
Okay. Yeah. So that should be her turn. That should be it.
All right. Francine.
Gonna stab him.
All right. Give him a stab. Yeah, that sure do be a critical hit.
15 damage.
Yeah. So that does, motherfucker. Why is my mouse doing this? That does kill him. I'm going to put him in the wall because he's the token.
Uh,
But yeah, he's
all
dead
right.
now.
Gonna come and I'm sorry, stand on Macrobat.
Stand
So
on
that
his freshly dressed wounds and make it worse.
I'm little. I'm little. I'm standing on his chest plate, just so
All right.
that Sprinkle and Granny aren't overwhelmed by bugbears.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right. Macroback, roll a d20 for me.
I'm stable.
I know, but
Okay.
like this is just like if you get a nat 20, you're up at 1 HP.
8.
All right. Nothing bad happens. This is just like to give you maybe a chance of something to do.
Mm-hmm.
Polly.
Okay. Tali is going to cast magic missile with the wand, and
All right.
one of them's going to hit this guy, and two of them are going to hit this guy.
All right.
So for the guy in the corner, he takes 3 points of force damage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He had 2 HP.
Yeah. Uh,
Nice.
and this guy is going to take that's a 4 and a 1. So 5 plus 2, 7 points of force damage.
All right. Yeah, you slam those darts into him.
Bonus action to hide in the corner.
All right. Make the roll.
That's 17 plus 8,
25.
uh, 25 stealth check.
All right.
That's her turn.
Crinkle.
Crinkle is going here. He's gonna pull out his. He's gonna stop concentrating.
All
Done
right.
with that.
All right.
Yeah, pull out his dagger.
11. Uh, to hit this guy?
Yeah.
No.
All right. He's gonna use his bonus action to disengage, and wait. Do I have enough movement for that? Oh God, where did I start?
Uh,
Did I start there?
I think so.
Yeah, I started here. I was next to
Yeah.
Granny. Yeah.
All right.
Or I guess it was this and that. Okay. And that's his turn.
What an odd little flex.
Bring it.
So Crinkle, the bugbear you're in front of,
Urine.
also, I think real quick, because you left this bugbear,
A bonus action disengaged because I'm on the
right.
island.
I'm sorry, my brain immediately fucking forgot that.
No worries.
It's already been a long day. I had to sit for an hour in a salon without getting a haircut.
What?
Because, like, it sucked.
Just
Uh,
do what I do.
So,
Shave off your own hair.
Yeah.
well, I ended up eventually getting a haircut, but I had to sit for a fucking hour. Does a 22 hit you, Crinkle?
Yes, it does.
All right. And you take 12 points of piercing minus whatever from Armor of Agathis.
Yeah, he takes 10 points of cold damage.
Jesus Christ.
I just nearly changed my max HP.
This this one bugbear you've just been fucking bullying. First you take over his mind. Uh yeah, and then the bugbear that made he's not gonna bother picking up his shield. He's gonna just try to slam Francine into Macroback's body. He's gonna miss with an 11 though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he just takes a swing at you and it like
Yeah,
slams.
I'm gonna riposte. Fuck this guy.
Yeah. So he swings his Morning Star and it like lodges into the wall for a second and gives you the opening to do so.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab him in the fucking chest. I'm gonna kill him. That's a 14. My bad. Shut that off.
Yeah, 14 hits him because he doesn't have a shield.
Let's go.
11 damage.
Yeah,
Plus,
this D8,
plus.
this D8 is more than a 1. Yeah, he you take that opening and you fucking stab him to death.
I got you, buddy.
All right. And then it's Granny's turn.
I think it's time. Yeah, I think Granny's going to look.
Turn evil.
Yeah, Granny's gonna heel turn right now and stab. No, uh,
God, that would be so fucking funny.
just like I was working for the enemy the whole time.
Snaps Francine's neck.
The black spider sends his regards.
The black spider sends his regards and just stabs Macroback, causing 2 death saves to fail, just like right there. No, instead I think she's going to look at Francine and go help the others. I've got Macroback. She's just gonna keep tending to him. She's just like she did in stabilize, but keep dressing wounds, make sure things are good, and give my final inspiration to Francine.
All right. Francine, you're inspired
And
by
that's the turn.
this comradic display.
I'm inspired to do violence.
Francine, there's one bugbear.
Hi. Do you have a god to pray to?
What the fuck is up with all these small ones?
Thank you. Get that. This has short rest written all over it, so fuck this guy.
Why am I being menaced by little things? Oh, you did have.
Yep.
I was like, why are you rolling with advantage? But yeah, that's a. Uh-huh.
That is
17. No, that's a 19. That's. That kills him.
Francine springs into the room and mocks fuck and lunges into this fucking guy and just pins him to the wall.
Like, you
Yeah.
literally just said, do you have a god to pray to? And doesn't give him a chance to really respond and just...
It was for him to
I
think
gave
about.
them. I
It was
gave them
it was
plenty of chances
rhetorical.
to surrender.
You didn't even need that inspiration. You just decided to go ham.
Completely ham.
Yeah. They're all dead. They're dead, Jim.
Time to loot all their bodies.
All right.
Let's see what earthly possessions these fuzzy little fucks had.
Not a lot beyond their weapons and their armor, their shields. Actually, sorry, I was wrong because I read on a little bit. The biggest bugbear, the one that got Crown of Madness, and then you guys, the short people fucking menaced the whole time. He has a little pouch on him, and inside is a uh, there's 15
Sorry.
there's 15 copper, 13 electrum, and a potion.
Francine's taking the potion and immediately passing the coins to her goblin friend.
All right, this is worthless. It's less
That
than
was
worthless, my boy. Yeah,
yeah.
the potion is like a weird golden color.
I'm gonna do an Arcana. I'm gonna see if I've ever seen one of these before.
It's just piss.
Just piss.
It's just
Ooh,
piss.
It claims to be apple juice, but you can't be sure.
Thanks,
oh, no.
Homestuck.
Glad someone got that reference.
We turn off advantage. Francine has no idea.
Yeah, like you've definitely seen this, but you've never been offered it, so you never drank any of it.
I'll ask. I'll go ask Tolly.
Dolly will take a look at it.
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
That's a natural 2. +4, so 6.
You haven't
Dolly has
even
no idea either.
you haven't even seen this before.
It must be rare. I've never seen it before.
Oh, I guess I'll just. I think I'm gonna drink it before something important happens.
That's
Great.
not that bad of an idea.
Granny's gone and like wetted a rag and has put it over Macrobac's like forehead.
Right. Do,
I'm
do you,
sure.
the beds in here are like actual beds.
Mm. Uh, hey, maybe it would be a good idea if we could move Macrobac onto a bed. He seems. It seems his wounds weren't affecting his spine. We're okay. We're okay moving him.
All right, let's get him. Gonna
I mean,
just, here's the thing: the four of us that are left are not strong. I believe all of us have like flat or negative strength.
Hey,
I
all
have
of
a
us work
12.
together. Yeah, I've got a
Is
14.
Crinkle the strongest?
14.
14? Holy shit, you're a buff, Graham.
Hello. This
Granny
Granny
is the
has to
strongest.
do the like
Yeah, no, fair. I mean, you've been
cast
smacking me with a
iron.
frying pan this whole time. It never really clicked.
Yeah,
Alright.
when she like flips a flapjack in the pan, she also flips the pan.
Yeah, I'm not just doing a flapjack. It's a flapjack and bacon. Like I'm doing both and I'm catching it.
Well, we've had a long day of traveling combat, and my big friend here is unconscious, and I think we are tapped
I
on
think-
magics.
I think resting, at least healing magics,
Yeah.
resting would probably be in our best interest.
Is that a little like
And
fire
this
pit?
is the
Oh,
nice
sorry.
part where we can lock the door.
Yeah,
Or at least barricade it.
let's drag one of these beds in front of it. I'm gonna go see what they're locking up so that we aren't accidentally sleeping next to, a demon or something.
If you can figure out what's going on with that without removing the barricade,
Oh, I'm just
I
gonna
would
drill a
greatly
little hole in
appreciate
it.
it.
I'm gonna use my tools and drill just a little hole in it.
Alright.
Just a little hole.
We just hear loud drilling.
Yeah, just fucking jackhammer noises, power tools.
God, it's fucking DeWalt.
You hear,
Fucking DeWalt.
Yeah.
and
So it doesn't say what the door itself is made out of, but the barricade is like they fucking broke up a wooden table that was in the room and used it.
That's
What are
fine.
the... Is there like a general description of the doors for the entire place?
Let me see. 6 feet tall, 4 feet wide, and made of 6-inch thick cut stones of slabs
Oh
of
Christ!
stone, fitted
It's
with iron
fucking old.
handles and hinges.
you get through some of the barricade and you realize it's just stone all the way through after that.
I mean, they are jeweler's tools. Ostensibly, she could get through it eventually, but
I feel like that would take more time than you would want to put into it and would definitely alert whatever's on the other side.
I also
It
feel like
makes
a
tools.
drill included in jeweler's tools wouldn't even get through a wooden door because you don't like those are two wildly different sizes of tool you're using.
yes.
Regardless, I don't think you're getting through this door without just taking the barricade down.
Well, I tried. How long are we resting?
I think we should leave the barricade up until we're all ready to go.
I think we should
I
leave it
don't
up for.
think it would be a wise idea to go through the barricade at all.
No,
It
no,
was
we're
locked
definitely
behind for
going
a
through it.
reason.
Maybe in
I
the
mean,
morning.
if I had to put money on it, I'd say that's just the other side where those stairs were, and this is a strategic barricade and not a closet with a demon in it.
Well, I do believe our job from Gundren is to make this place safe to be used again in the near future. So if there is some weird monster on the other side of that door, I'm pretty sure that's what we're here to deal with.
Oh, right.
I
Should
mean,
we
yeah,
go get Gundren? He's still down there.
I fear traversing these hallways while we are so
I'm pretty much fine
understaffed.
actually. I could go check, I guess.
Uh, yeah, I wanna go with Francine and see if we can check up on Gundren at all, if that's okay.
All right.
I'm
What
gonna
what's
stay with Macruback and begin to summon Tinkle.
Eh. Back the way we came. No ochre jelly.
Granny just barrels over Francine. Just crushes her to death.
Yeah. Oh, we have to climb back up like the rope.
I,
We got time.
climbing ain't so bad. Gonna quietly attempt to climb over the rope.
all right? Yeah, you fucking scramble up.
Gonna
Granny's
peer
gonna
up
do
over
it,
the.
but not. She's not built to do it quietly. Oh.
I'm gonna peer up the ledge with my big fucking lizard eyes and see if Gundren's been slain by ghouls.
Nah, he's still there. He's been like his brother's body is gone, and like presumably he set up a little camp in his corner, and he's gone and buried his brother.
Oh.
Did he take all of his brother's stuff, or did his brother get buried with his things?
He got buried with his things.
Oh,
Are you all right, Gundren?
Well, one of my brothers is dead. The other might be dead. I'm not great.
That's. Yeah. It's not the best sort of thing.
Like I kind of knew. I figured that this was a possibility, given that they have been missing for a few weeks. But it's still not great to be confirmed.
If you'd like, we do have. We found an area that has some actual bedding. If you want to rest there at all.
Yeah. If it's a save, I guess I can. I don't know what dangers lie in this place. Y'all have been gone
why?
for a while.
Most of the time it was ochre jellies. You'd be surprised how
I'm gonna
many of
show
them are on the ceiling.
I'm gonna show him the sturds.
There were
I
a
mean,
couple like ghouls
uh,
and ghasties.
make a dexterity check if you're like opening your bag.
I am back here. I'll have a second to get it or kill it. Whatever. It's been a long day. Francine deserves some mischief. 11.
Yeah, it like You hold the bag open a bit too much, and it flies up, and it uh how were you holding the bag? Like, were you opening it towards Gundren, or were you like holding it open and then he was gonna peek over, or
The way you hold a bag with something dangerous in it, it's kind of like a sideways open, like look in here and then close it quick.
so pointed at him?
Directly at Gundren Rockseeker's fucking face.
All right, let me open Gundren's fucking basic ass
He's
character
gonna,
sheet as it
he's gonna die.
as it fucking charges him. Because this is
Wait,
a
hey, wait. It's eaten. It takes them days to digest their fucking food. I think.
Francine,
was
with the
full of
knowledge that they
macrobac
may or may not truly know is true.
I know that this one was placid because it was full of macrobac blood.
I mean, it's still gonna like try to stab whatever the fuck it can because you put it in a bag, but it, it got a 12 to it fucking hits Gundren Rockseeker.
Oh my
Yeah, like
god.
if you put a rat in a bag and then like gave the rat a piece of pizza and then shook the bag, like it's not gonna be like, oh, I'm full. I'm not gonna bite me, buddy. That'd be so rude.
Also,
I'm full. I'm a full boy.
just looking at the description, they detach themselves from whatever creature they were attached to after draining 10 hit points of blood, but they don't stop attacking. It doesn't say that they just leave. It just says they're done with that one.
Yeah,
I've had my share of macrobac. Maybe it's time for some Gundren. Just add a
Yeah.
little variance to the palette.
so it gets good news. It gets minimum damage.
Bad
Alright.
news. Gundren has
Bad-
one hit point.
Bad news. Gundren is still knocked unconscious.
Ah!
What is
He has 4 hit points. He has 4 hit points because he's just a commoner NPC.
Why did he come here? Why did he come here?
No.
Why would he come
He showed you where this place was, and then you were like, "Look at this
No, no.
monster I found."
Why would he come here? Why would you open a bag of sturge at him?
okay? If
I wanna
Granny
now-
has
that
any time,
gun.
So
She's
now
going
the
to-
Groose is loose, and it's on Gundren's face.
Granny,
gonna just-
being aggravated, is gonna look at this scourge, and just like, oh, you blood sucking shit, and then just like you fuck you, and then and that's the vicious mockery that I'm gonna cast upon it.
All right.
Go, die, Sturge. It was 1 psychic damage if it even happens. And it'll have disadvantage on its next attack. Do not kill Gundren.
Oh my god. Unconscious Gundren waking up in an unfamiliar bed. No blood in his body.
So good news is that it failed. So it does take that 1 point of psychic
And disadvantage on its next attack.
Yeah.
and disadvantage. Well, it's latched onto Gundren right now, onto Gundren's unconscious body.
Oh no.
It sucked 4 points of blood from him.
Don't worry, back. I'm sure they'll be back any minute with our
I'm sure nothing that.
After that, she's going to give a very stern glare at Francine. I don't think she has much else she can do. Are we even rolling? This is not initiative? Let's see.
Yeah, I'm just this.
This guy.
Francine, what you do?
I'm just gonna grab the sturge, put it back in the bag.
All right.
Kill it! Just kill it! Just kill it! Just kill it! Just kill it! If
You're not there.
Gundren dies, we don't
You're
get
not
paid.
there. You're not there.
No,
You're metagaming.
Evan.
You're
Evan.
metagaming.
Evan, I'm gonna break your spine. I'm gonna grab you and shove you in a bag.
So
Me
Francine,
not.
Yeah,
uh, make
I'm
a
not meditating. I'm saying things out of game.
make an athletics check, Francine, because you're trying to grapple this thing into the bag.
Stat check with sword.
I really.
Oh my God. Yeah, it got a 17 total, but yeah, you pop this thing off Gundren's neck and you just shove it back in the bag. At, it's got 1 HP and it's full of Gundren blood.
Kill it.
I'm gonna immediately. I have to dress his wounds now. The blood sucking and put some pressure on.
Good news is Gundren doesn't start dying.
Yay!
He got a 10 on the first death save.
Medicine with an 11 just to stabilize
Yeah,
him too.
that stabilizes him.
I, Francine, what were you thinking? What were you thinking?
I don't know. It hadn't moved in a while. I thought it was asleep or dead.
You
He
you
got
you
all
went
set up during combat.
you. What do
Hey,
you
hey,
think? You
DM.
weren't thinking. You weren't thinking.
Hey, DM, how much experience do we get for Stern's fight too?
Nothing. We're not doing XP anymore.
Let's
Thanks to your mind being completely blank as you went to pull this Sturge out. You, we now have
An unconscious dwarf.
a very important unconscious dwarf in front of us.
A
He
very
could that
sad,
could have
important,
killed him.
unconscious dwarf.
He was unprepared, and now look at him.
His neck
God.
spurt. Well, his neck doesn't spurt a little blood because you got him all stabilized, but
Imagine a sturge leaping out of a bag at you.
yeah.
Scare the shit out of me.
And that's the last thing you see before you fucking fall unconscious.
It sucks all the blood out of your fucking brain, and you black out. The
Or
cart is. Where's the cart?
Why?
I was just gonna leave Gundren with the boy. With the goblin that Francine owns.
You mean
I think
outside of the cave?
I don't think
I-
it's I don't think it's anywhere near. Let me look at the proper map.
Yeah, didn't we have to make our way through a bunch of foothills
Yeah,
to get here?
yeah. So I think it's back in Phandelver.
Or at the very least, like right at the
It's
side of a
it's
road,
Couple
like.
miles.
yeah, it's not near.
All right, I'm
Okay.
gonna look through Gundren's things.
I'm gonna make. I gotta look at my spells now. Hold on.
He doesn't have a lot. He doesn't have a lot because he's just like a faceless NPC. He has a club. He has just a fucking stick that he was going to use to try to beat away any threats, and probably would have used on you if he knew what was gonna happen.
I can't believe this 4 HP dwarf came to this fucking mine without a potion.
I can't believe this person came back to the house we're trying to get back for them.
Francine. That is very uncouth, Francine. I didn't come here with potions. Neither did you.
I have. At least some of us have healing potions. I don't know who has them.
I do. It's me.
We had just.
All right. The two of us can't get him down that ledge without risking dropping him and killing him.
Yeah. Let's
So, I'm gonna go get one of the healing potions.
No,
let's
no, I don't want.
I just need to make sure that this spell works. Um,
How long is Macroback unconscious for, Trav?
Default plus
Uh,
1 hours.
yeah, unless he gets healed up. He's unconscious for 5 hours.
Okay.
okay.
So is Gundren.
I would like to kind of because you said he kind of set up a little camp here, so there was some stuff just sitting
Yeah,
around.
there's like his bedroll, and there's a little like fire pit that he'd cooked a meal over.
Yeah, I'm gonna be using just like some of my spell components and whatnot. Try to maybe using the power of food knowledge that Granny has over the years. Maybe have something that might induce consciousness or at least quicken that. An herbal remedy, as they say. Uh,
I will be right back.
just to try. Because we can't. We need. We don't. We literally need either someone actively sitting there with him now, or some people just don't get to rest or sleep today. Um, and considering there was already a kind of like a little bit of a campsite, I was like, okay, this might actually be something we can try to do. Uh, little pot of water, throw in some sage, chrysanthemum,
Mhm.
a bay leaf. Uh, maybe try that. Let's see. I don't know if I'll. Yeah. No. No, my efforts are in vain.
Oh no.
Did
I'm
not
gonna
wake
try
him
to
up.
help. I'm gonna try to help.
All right.
Even worse. Okay, Francine's just gonna make a fucking
You just you did what those kids do where they make like the mud potions where they just grab whatever's around
yeah.
them from like the backyard and they just throw it in.
So you need more salt.
Francine,
Francine's gonna make
I
a
barely know what I'm doing and you just threw you just threw some like salt water and mud. What are you doing?
Where the fuck did you get salt water?
I have salt. And there's water.
You've not been helping for like the past 10 minutes.
I'm gonna make him a. All right, give me a minute. Francine's gonna put together a stretcher.
All right.
Just make a little stretcher out of a fucking sleeping bag,
Yeah.
and then we are going to very, very carefully lower Gundren Rockseeker down the small ledge.
I might have something that can help. Well, hold on. She is going to. I guess just like it's another force, another entity around. She's going to take the time, you know, make an unseen servant to just like help. Literally, just be an extra pair of unseen hands. um,
Mm.
and I'm just all right, Bartholomew, it is time. Gotta help out here, and just move the things. Help tighten and strap Gundren. And you feel kind of like a quick breeze as something comes through and starts helping get Gundren set up and strapped. I don't know. I don't know if we need to roll something for the stretcher, or if we just have now a very makeshift stretcher. Um,
I mean, we got like a sleeping bag, like the bedroll. That's pretty close already. That's essentially just a pouch full of Gundren Rockseeker.
Yeah. So yeah, you just working through it and everything, you're able to get him down.
oh, thank God. Uh,
I'm gonna. Okay, Francine's gonna go ahead and check, just like peek, look up, look down, look in every fucking direction.
All right.
Yeah, I think Granny's gonna be taking the time, and it's gonna hurt her aching back. But because unseen servant can only like interact with like hold an object that's like 10 pounds or something. It's got like a strength of 2.
Yeah. So just real quick, Tolly and Crinkle, it's been like 20 minutes.
I'm hoping they're okay.
Just a little,
Here's
just
hoping.
just a little
And
check in to see what you guys are up to, because it's been 20 minutes for them.
if they aren't okay, I don't want to go find out why.
Oh shit. Peter's playing Sega Mega Drive and Genesis.
I'm not leaving Maku back here unconscious by himself.
And I'm gonna stay right here, so we'll just wait for them to get back.
Hold on, let me like pull up how much you can push or pull with a strength of 2. I don't know.
I think you can carry by default rules, I think it's you can carry 30 pounds, so you could push or drag 60 pounds.
Well, maybe I can let the unseen servant kind of like help pull rather than like explicitly do it on its own. So it's like just helping along
I
and making it lighter for me as I drag.
Like standard encumbrance rules is 15 pounds per point in strength, and you can do double that in dragging and pushing.
Yeah. Oh, well, let's see. Oh, the rules for lifting and carrying from the 5th SRD. Uh,
yeah.
third. You can push, drag, or lift a weight in pounds up to twice your carrying capacity or 30 times your strength score. Yeah, so 60. Yeah. While pushing and dragging, if it exceeds your carrying capacity, your speed drops to 5. So that I think, technically have the unseen servant give it a go, but it would be very slow. Uh,
Gundren being invisibly dragged through the cave at 5 feet per round.
yeah,
Yeah.
and Granny's just there, like helping make sure that Gundren's there, pushing rocks out of the way. Uh,
Isn't your strength score 14?
Granny's got a bad
Yeah,
back.
we can see
All right, Granny doesn't
10.
have the unseen servant because eventually it's too slow.
Yeah.
I'm just like, does
Francine's
not
just
make
going
progress.
ahead every so often to make sure there's no fucking awkward zellies.
Let's get going. We're getting Gundren through. Oh, oh, oh my God! There's so much we have to go through. Uh, uh.
Please pick a different sound.
Please no more grandma moans.
Can we can we fast forward a little bit? Stop going from our perspective. What's
Yeah.
everyone else feeling in this moment? What's happening?
Well, Macrobac's unconscious.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
nothing's
right.
happening because they just said they were waiting for you to get back.
No, but I mean, like, for the rest of the group, as we are
Somebody
basically
take a
doing
The
a
rest of the
task that is super repetitive and we don't really need to have role played the entire way.
can just continue being here.
All right.
Macrobac's unconscious. I'm focusing on magic.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
an hour late after we leave. you just like, we're back. Granny,
Thank goodness.
and she just starts dragging in Gundren Rockseeker.
I mean, Francine's got his feet, I guess. It's ostensibly supposed
It's
to be a stretcher.
Thank goodness, what happened to him?
Oh well, as you might know, Gundren is a real strong fellow, but it turns
Uh,
out when you carelessly open a bag with a sturge in it, it will very quickly knock you out.
Gudrun opened
No,
red
Francine did.
sturge bag.
Francine, you opened the Sturge bag.
Yeah, I thought he was stronger than that.
It's not a wise idea to just open things carelessly. Okay, Gundren.
Granny, could you do me a favor?
Yeah. What? What?
Could you stand on the opening of the Sturge bag with your foot and then hit the Sturge bag with your frying pan repeatedly? Francine, is that something that can happen, please?
Uh, maybe. I'm gonna let Gundren pick what happened to it. It did knock him unconscious.
Why do I get to
Oh,
pick what happens to it then?
What?
It didn't knock you. I mean, what?
Did it knock you unconscious?
Did it not?
No,
Oh.
I don't know. I can't fucking remember. Your
no,
character.
it just got some blood, and then Francine spent her turn to rip it off of you and shove it in a bag.
Well, we should probably wait for these two to wake up, at least some of us, and then we could all get a good night's sleep. Put this day behind us.
Might as well start right now. That sounds really good. Oh.
I'll take first watch.
Tinkle and I will stay up until Macroback is awake.
Yeah, Granny's just Granny's done. She would normally make food. She's just getting in a bed and just like
Oh,
Oh, he's multiplying.
Oh shit, I didn't see that you had one already there, sorry.
this is my worst nightmare.
there's
This
two
is-
of them now.
This is truly horrific.
Wait a minute, that means I can control two.
All right, Tinkle, go take your ugly fucking face out into the hallway. Don't turn invisible and scream if anything comes to kill you.
Okay.
Cool. And then I short rest while waiting for Macroback to wake up.
Alright. What does everyone else do?
Oh, Granny went to sleep.
Alright.
Yeah, she's sleeping early before everyone else decides, I guess, to fully take the sleep.
Yeah.
Which means I guess she'll be up like 5 hours early.
Tolly, Francine?
Oh, 3 or 4 hours early.
Is this a long rest or a short rest?
Well,
I'm short resting while I wait for Macroback to wake up. And so Macroback's got a couple hours left to sleep and then long rest. So
yeah, he's got
Tolly
4
will-
hours.
Tolly will sit up and let's see. Do I have the item? I think I do. Yes. Tolly will pull out a deck of cards and ask if uh, uh, Crinkle wants to play. Yeah, sure. Pass the time. And so they play cards. Not actually gambling, because Tolly's not that good at cards and doesn't want to lose all her money. I need to pee IRL. BRB. Crinkle says that
Macroback
in
wakes
game,
up.
and then Crinkle says that, and then just like floats up into the air and disappears.
Crinkle has disconnected.
Crinkle's left the server. Everyone else is just like, "What?"
I guess the might of McGlubiat really is that strong.
So Macroback and Gundren would wake up around the same time, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, eventually, if no one else does anything during the rest, yeah, Macroback wakes up first, and then like maybe 10 minutes later, 20 minutes later, Gundren wakes up.
Every bugbear. I'm going to kill every bugbear. What happened to Gundren?
Sturge.
Granny, what happened to Gundren? Oh, you're asleep. Crinkle, what happened to Gundren? Oh, you're in the bathroom. Tully, what happened to Gundren?
There is one person you haven't checked.
I
The
wasn't
person on the
there.
other side of the door.
I can't see through doors.
Yeah, door is closed.
Nah, the door is hollow. I'm joking around now.
I'm gonna beat you to death in your sleep. In real life, Max, I'm gonna show up in your room with a sock full of soap.
Oh, thank you. I needed soap.
Yeah, you're gonna think it's bar soap? No, I emptied like a tub of Axe in there. It is
No.
liquid soap.
No. That's the worst fate. No,
Sound it
not
makes in every
axe.
head.
Anything but axe.
Tully, what happened to Gundren?
Francine's little mosquito in a bag.
Oh, may I see that, by the way? I'm quite interested in it.
I mean,
I
you're
see
gonna
no
smash
problem
it.
with that.
What?
Hmm?
What did you say, Francine?
Oh, I said you're definitely gonna smash it, and I was gonna give him the chance to do that, considering it destroyed his weak body for like 5 hours.
It just you know that these things eat cows, right?
I mean, yeah, but if it bit you for half a second, it wouldn't knock you unconscious. I thought it was stronger than that.
Why would he be stronger than that? We're trained
He's
soldiers. He's a random person. Francine, you have no understanding of the outside world. You can only see things through your own lens, and your lens is stupid and dumb. Give me the bag so that I may bash it against the floors and wall.
yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Francine,
Everything
give,
you've ever
give,
done has
give
led me
him
to
the
hate
bag.
everything you will ever do.
Like I said, I'm gonna let Gunner decide what happens to the creature. It knocked him out. It's his choice.
All right, 20 minutes later, Gundren wakes up. Gundren, what would you like to happen to the thing that knocked you unconscious?
What the hell happened?
Francine opened a bag containing a blood-sucking creature and it sucked your blood out. She now wants you to decide its fate.
Why the
I know what
fuck
fate
do
I
you
want.
have it?
Because she is a strange, strange creature.
I was gonna get it taxidermized. You know, put a little stamp.
Okay, but why is it still alive?
Okay, so he wants it dead. Gundren, may I kill it for you?
I, uh, I would like to kill it.
By all means, here. Francine opens a sack. It's not the sack. Just wanted to scare Gunner.
I'm gonna hit Francine for that one. I'm gonna actually hit her.
I
Oh,
mean, you've got one hit point. Come on.
Alright, I'm going to cast Cure Light Wounds on myself and then actually hit Francine.
Fair enough.
And then I hit Francine. Moving on.
all right. But yeah, Gundren gets his little stick. He misses the bag.
Just bops Francine on the fucking head.
Yeah, he rolled a 2.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm just gonna let it suffocate. Yeah,
Gundren, just step on it. Gundren, just step on it.
What did I come back to? Sturge killing?
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone's awake
Good.
except Granny, who's asleep.
Yippity doo da day.
And everyone is hitting Francine, either accidentally or on purpose.
But yeah, he just grips the stick more and tries to hit again. and he misses again with a
I'm
4.
just step on the bag.
Okay, you
Just
get one more try.
just hold the bag and then swing the bag at a wall.
Yeah,
Swing it completely still.
he'll take the bag. He'll try to hit the wall, and he got an 18. So yeah. Even if it only does 1 point of damage, the surge only had 1 HP left. Something cracks in the bag and it's dead.
Gundren, fucking child at a birthday party trying to hit a pinata.
Thank goodness that's over.
Francine, the next time you do literally anything, and I mean anything, I'm going to ask you to take at least 30 minutes. Just sit and think about what will happen.
No. I mean,
I
yeah,
hit
I'll
Francine
think
again.
over. Oh,
I hit Francine again.
I'm all the way across the room.
Sorry that I didn't move my token for this riveting roleplay of me standing next to Gundren.
Yeah.
Just walking, storming over there to try to fucking kill the Sturge while he struggles.
Yeah, and Gundren just tosses the bag away and lays back down in the bed.
I think tensions are high. Let's all try to relax and make it through the night. I think that Granny is about halfway finished with her sleep. Francine said she wanted to take first watch. Uh, I can take second watch. The rest of you can just get a good night's sleep.
I pat Crinkle on the head. Thank you. Is Tinkle still dead? I haven't
No,
seen
he
him.
is alive, and I sent him out in the hallway because like no one wants to look at that.
I lean over to get up in Crinkle's ear. I do not trust him. He has the scent of the abyss upon him.
Well, yes, he was
Be
sent by the
careful of the
demons.
Oathbreaker.
The what?
Be very careful.
What?
Anyway, I'm going to rest now. And Macrobacca begins a long rest.
He's been gifted with knowledge that I cannot comprehend. I must kill Tinkle in the night.
You could just dismiss him.
I must kill Tinkle.
That's how you
Okay.
dismiss it, is by snapping his neck.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so first watch. Uh Francine, make a perception check.
I'm gonna teach Tinkle new swears.
He already knows all of them because he's from hell.
He knows every with his swears.
He teaches you some new swears.
We'll trade swears.
Uh, yeah, you think you hear something like splash into the water, but it could just be like your own mind fucking with you. You're not totally certain.
If I hear that, I'll like toss a torch down there or something.
All right, you take the time to light a torch and throw it, and you don't see anything in the bit of torchlight you can see.
More to attract something than to see because, dark vision.
Yeah. You still don't see anything.
Alright, nothing comes of it. What's it matter?
Yeah. And then your watch is up.
Now my watch is done. Crinkle.
Yes.
Time for your watch. Keep an eye on that pool. It made noises.
Tinkle, keep an eye on that pool. It made noises.
I'm gonna burn the sturds just to be safe, and then go to sleep.
All right, yeah. The this is just like a little brass fire, like uh
Brazier.
yeah.
Yeah. That's how everyone will have the lovely sturge smell, the delicious smell of roasted sturge.
No, like cooked meat. Uh yeah, so Crinkle. Make a perception check
Alrighty.
during your watch.
12.
Yeah, it's quiet. It's a weird cave. Weird cave noises happen. There's definitely other stuff like elsewhere in the cave, but you don't really know where. It's just weird.
He's fine.
And then yeah, your watch is up. Granny, good morning. You're awake.
No. No. Okay, big question. Everyone else is asleep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
well, yeah.
Crinkle's not.
It'll take me like 10 to 15, but yeah, Crinkle will be asleep in a couple minutes.
Got it. What's that thing in the center of the room?
That's uh little brass.
The brazier.
Yeah,
Brazier.
That.
brazier.
What are?
Everybody loves brazier.
What's a brazier?
The thing
It's
that
like
a
a fire
fire is
pit.
in.
Is it on?
It's like a
Is it like?
yeah, like a metal
Is it
bowl that you
currently
burn
spewing
stuff in.
fire, or is it like?
I mean, yeah, a little bit of fire, enough to warm the room.
Cool, cool, cool. Grant's gonna take the the time to just make some new treats,
Yeah,
some new little treats over that little
yeah.
fire. And maybe quietly play the flute while she waits because she knows she went to sleep pretty early. Sizzle noises.
Yeah, yeah, you get your treats made. Uh, Tinkle's still outside. He hasn't been told to come in yet. Yeah, the rest of everything passes pretty quietly. Now everyone's awake.
Hello. I'm awake now.
Granny's like still
Right.
doing stuff, cleaning her cookware.
Another leg of our journey.
Maybe the final leg.
Oh yeah, yes, I have quite a nifty meal here. We had some leftover like bread pieces that I kind of browned up, and we got some leftover. Well, we had some of that meat, I think, still, so we put that in. Got a nice little thing, couple things here. It's basically like some sandwiches.
I'm gonna eat sandwich.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so monster room. Monster room.
Monster room.
Monster room.
Gonna start pushing away the barricade.
All right. Yeah, it takes a couple minutes, but you're able to unblock the door.
I'm still betting there's a hallway over here.
Granny's actually gonna take a couple steps back, closer to the fire.
if the bugbears were hiding from it, what if it's good?
You open up the door.
Hallway.
If you open up the door,
Yeah, strategic barricade, not fear barricade.
Drake, where's the door? Where's the door hole?
so yeah, from the door, you're able to see a huge mechanism that is anyone familiar with like smithing stuff? Like
Seen it.
Smith tools or anything?
Maybe
What?
something similar with Granny, but definitely not
I know.
smithing tools explicit.
Yeah.
Nope. Tinker's tools,
Eh,
but not smithing tools.
Like if there's a bellows or something,
uh,
maybe Granny will know that. But that's
I mean this thing is basically a giant, like the thing you're looking at is looks like a giant bellows, yeah.
ooh, oh, okay.
Go get in here, you little weirdo.
What? He's, Tinkle's back.
Do we want Tinkle the Scout?
Um,
I mean,
I'm
why
gonna
not?
stay here.
All right, Tinkle. Go scout out the area up ahead.
Invisible or no?
Invisible.
All right.
um,
He-
oh,
He's gone. And are you looking through his eyes?
Yes.
All right. So yeah, it's a giant machine, and he needs to make a stealth check.
uh-oh.
As
Oh.
as he steps into the room, you see through his eyes a floating skull that's on fire.
I rolled a 1 and a 5, so 10
Oh
for his
boy.
invisible stealth.
Let me
He's also
pull up.
flying, so how is he
Oh
making so
wait,
much
doesn't
noise?
invisibility help with the stealth check?
Yeah, I give him an advantage, which is why I got a 1 and a 5.
Oh,
There was a big schoolboy.
Crinkle
Well,
like
a
actually
normal-sized
tripped.
skull thing.
Crinkle walks through some smoke, making it very visible because the smoke dissipates and has to go around Crinkle.
Yeah, so Crinkle like he stumbles on some rocks and falls over with a oomp, and the skull just flies down at him. Whoops, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh no, not the skull.
Why is it like this?
The skull takes up. Is it 2x2?
It shouldn't, because it's fucking tiny.
Oh,
Shrink it.
oh,
Shrink it that
yeah,
way.
yeah.
Shrink it.
That's
There we go.
that's tiny size.
Jelly bean skull.
And it's initiative time.
Mmm.
Wait. Don't go in there. Don't help him. It's Tinkle 1v1. That's a joke. Should help him. Oh god,
Macroback, like as soon as you said that, like not to help him, Macroback immediately pulled out like a lawn chair and a lemonade and a parasol. Like, yeah, I'll just watch.
It
He's
got a
fanning
natural
himself.
20.
Oh my god.
It just ignores the invisible guy and just shoots fireball at all of us clustered in this doorway.
I mean, maybe later. But,
sorry I hadn't added Tinkle. I had not made an initiative thing for him.
oh my god, it has spells. What the fuck? Why does it have spells?
Because it's Flame Skull.
Yeah, flame skulls
Hey, you
are
don't
like
know that.
Out of
Like
character, I
dead
know that.
wizards or something.
It's just so it's so bizarre to open up a character sheet like for a monster and just have it also include spells.
Out of character, don't these fucking things come back to life forever? Don't make Skeletor noises at me.
And Bone
I mean,
Trussell in the chat now.
there's a way to stop it, but yeah, it, like fucking dive bombs at Crinkle and it shoots two rays of fire at him.
He's invisible still?
Uh,
So it has a 50% mischance? Or it has a disadvantage, at least?
No, or no, it's an attack. It's not like
It depends on the spell. If it's just an attack roll and he doesn't have to see him, then disadvantage.
yeah. If he
With
has to
being
see
invisible.
him,
Yeah.
I
can't
mean,
happen.
the skull knows that he's there because the skull has a passive perception of 12 and it rolled higher than that on its.
Mhm.
So I am gonna make the attacks at disadvantage. So the first ray of fire, because it's not using spells yet, is a 9 to hit,
No.
and the second, uh, oh my fucking god, it got a
Oh, that
natural. No, it got a natural 20 and a natural 19 to hit, so a 24 to hit.
Yeah, it'll hit.
Oh, Crinkle.
This is not the crit.
And Crinkle takes 10 points of fire damage.
Oh, he's
Is he immune
resistant.
to... Okay.
Oh,
He's
resistant to
resistant.
fire.
He's got 2 HP.
Yeah, as he gets fucking blasted with fire, and you all just watch.
we watch and we do nothing.
It's Francine's turn.
My Macroback does something. He laughs.
Tinkle loses concentration. Now visible.
Also, I think I have more dex than Crinkle.
16.
18.
All right,
There you go.
I didn't realize you guys had this. So yeah, uh, yeah,
How tall is your little guy?
Oh, how tall is Tinkle? I think he's
Yeah,
technically he's size tiny, so he's probably like a foot and a half tall.
cool. I'm gonna whip the skull.
all right. When did you get a whip?
I bought a whip, and it was a big deal because it was a threatening action.
Mm,
People said things about it. I've had a whip for.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, that hits.
10 damage.
All right. Yeah, you fucking whip it.
Just looking at my options. I think I'm good for now. That'll be my turn.
All right.
That's
Thank you.
Why?
I added Tinkle after you'd already sorted. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I was confused about why it was like that. Anyway, Tolly turn.
Tally's gonna attempt to shoot the skull.
All right.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah, yeah.
Double dice or just roll once and double it.
Double dice.
And I do not double sneak attack.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Yep.
Oh,
In
This-
5e, you double all dice.
This is 5th edition.
okay, so that's 6d6.
Okay.
So that's a 3 plus a 2, so that's 5, plus a 2, so that's 7, plus a 5, uh,
12.
12. How many dice was that? Was that 4 or
4.
5 dice? 4 dice. The 4, so 16, and a 1, 17, plus 4,
21.
21.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, you fucking shoot this little thing.
And going down here and bonus action hide.
All right.
Uh, that's a total of 16 stealth.
All right. Crinkle, you see, you got, were you looking through Tinkle's eyes at the time?
Yep.
Yeah, you got the terrifying experience of this thing just fucking,
Unloading.
like, coming straight at you and shooting fire at you, and then you were knocked back into your own body.
Ah! I'm fine. Be a see it from there.
Travis, if I was standing right here, would I be able to see him? Or is that
Uh,
blocked by the corner?
it wouldn't be blocked by the corner.
Think so? All right, cool.
Yeah,
Gonna
because,
go there,
yeah.
try to hit him with the lure. Fuck. 16?
Does 16 hit? Yeah, 16 hits.
All right. 2 points of force,
All right.
and I'm
And,
pulling 10 feet closer.
all right.
Um, that's my turn. Oh, and I also I use my bonus action to go, Tinkle, get out of there.
All right. Uh, it's not Tinkle's turn yet
Oh.
because because uh, did I mention the dwarf bodies and shit that you could see from the door?
I mean, I can see one dead body here.
Yeah, there's a bunch of orc and dead bodies scattered about,
Ha! Orcs are just worse hobgoblins.
and Francine, you specifically notice as you stay in this room.
Oh,
Barricaded door.
Oh God, there's a barricaded door. We're doomed.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Sorry. That's not
That's so many
that.
zombies.
Yeah. A bunch of dwarf. I'm also gonna move the. Uh. Yeah. That barricaded door thing was for like just in case you didn't read the description too much. Uh. And so this zombie's gonna shamble around. These two. These two are going to hit at Tinkle,
oh no.
and this one's gonna hit at Francine. So the two against Tinkle.
Uh-huh.
That's a 13 to hit
That hits.
and a 16 to hit.
That hits. He's out.
Yeah, he takes 2 points of damage from 2 points of bludgeoning damage from one, and 7 points of bludgeoning damage from the other.
Okay, so it would take both hits to take him down, but yes,
Max and min damage, baby.
Tinkle is. Oh, life is pain.
Good
And
thing he's no longer among the living.
and Francine, the one that's hitting you, got a 19 to hit
That hits.
for 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Maximum damage.
Yeah. It
Ah, my little ball.
it do a slap on you. And now it's Granny's turn.
Woo! It's going wild here. Granny's gonna.
Yeah, Granny, you see the flame skull dive down and shoot fire at you assume Tinkle, and you would assume correct when he suddenly reappears there.
Okay.
And then you see Francine try to rush in to help Tinkle and whip the skull. And then you see a bunch of zombies that you had previously assumed were just very old, hollowed out bodies shamble up and just swing it and kill Tinkle. And he explodes into a shower of sparks. And then
Wow.
you see one hit Francine. It's scary in here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of undead things.
This
Good
be
thing you
done
don't have
bad.
trauma related to those. Just dead plants.
This ain't good. This ain't good. Is there anything? Actually, this might be the time. Is there any active like flame over by the bellows area?
No,
Okay.
no. This is like the uh, what the fuck is this room called? Because you're able to see more.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, this is the smeltery, like where the magic metal that they were able to dig up. This is where it would be smelted down into usable liquid metal.
Got it. And because we did the tinkle thing, oh, there's not light in here, is there?
Not not really, no.
All right. Well,
Does
considering
the flame skull emit light?
It does.
A little bit.
Showing.
I was
I
also
Uh,
gonna
don't see it.
ask if
yeah, the flame skull sheds dim light in a 15-foot radius.
I was gonna say,
Oh
does
hell
that
yeah!
show bright light 30, dim light 60? Um, but it turns out I can see the skulls around it, or not the skulls, the zombie ghouly boys around the skull. All right, well, because this is all bad and I don't like it, I'm gonna cast Bane at one level higher. We're gonna do a second level Bane because that
Little
there's
bane.
no reason to do a second level Bane because it already does three,
I'm
and there are
very
nope, there are four, so it is second level Bane. Let's go.
All right, so you're hitting the three zombies in the flame skull that are right there.
I'm hitting the three zombies in the flame skull. They have to make a spell save DC of 14.
What? Charisma.
Yeah, charisma. Sorry.
All right, so I'm gonna do the zombies first because it's very doubtful. So that's an 8. That's a 10. And that's a -2.
Oh hell yeah.
some significantly low charisma.
They have -3
As I
Also,
said,
they're
significantly low charisma.
undead.
because they're zombies, and one got a natural 1.
Hmm.
Yeah, that'd do it.
Yeah, she just comes in
So
just like, you'll regret the day that you did stuff to us, and then they just like feel bad.
yeah, so they get the yellow piss, and then I'll roll for the flame skull in a second. I put off on it because he had advantage,
Oh no. Advantage on enchantment. And no, no.
something like that.
Uh,
Uh, it's a +0, so he got an 18.
a skull did good. The others did not.
Uh, then Macroback, it's your turn.
I pull out my axe and my shield and just yell, "All right, everyone behind me!" Uh, and I'm standing here. Go on, hurry up. We haven't got all day. And I'm going to spiritual weapon and hit the that dude.
The flame skull.
Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
go.
So a good old does an 18 hit.
Yeah.
So a good old spectral axe just pops out of nowhere opposite Francine. That's 11 force damage.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, get behind me. Hurry up.
Yeah.
Haven't got
The
all
the,
day.
the skull drops to the ground.
Ha! It's funny how much better I am than everything. And I just take up a defensive position in the door.
All right. Francine.
Hmm. Yeah, okay. I'll pick up a defensive position. Why not? I'm gonna. This guy's got this. This guy's Banes, so I'm not even gonna worry about him. I'm gonna take his attack of opportunity to move here and stab this guy.
All right. So that zombie got a 9 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right.
Gonna try to. Oh, oh,
Yeah,
17 hit.
17 hits.
13 piercing damage.
Yeah, you stab this zombie.
It's not downed.
No.
All right, cool. Gonna take up a defensive position here. Let the squishier members of the party retreat.
All right. Collie.
Tally's gonna move 5 feet to there and shoot this guy.
All right.
That's why can't I math right now? 15 to hit.
Yeah.
That's 1 plus 2 plus 4, 7 plus 4, 11 points of piercing damage.
All right. Uh, yeah, it dies.
Yay! Tally's then gonna go back here and bonus action hide,
All right.
and that's a total of 17 stealth.
All right. Crinkle.
Crinkle. Crinkle is gonna step out. He's gonna send that Eldritch hook at this boy. That's a 7.
That's a 17 or a 7.
A 7.
Oh, that misses.
That barely misses, doesn't it?
Yeah. You missed a
I
zombie.
missed a zombie.
You just watch, like, the zombie isn't even wearing armor, and it doesn't look particularly dexterous, and yet your hook still goes wide.
I bring shame to McGloopian. That's
Yes, you do.
I run back there. That's my turn.
All right, it's the zombies' turns. Uh, this one moves here. This one moves here. That one moves there. And these two are going to attack Francine.
Oh no.
So one definitely miss. I'm not even gonna roll Bane for it because it got a 5. The other got a natural 20.
Roll the bane. Roll the bane.
Yeah.
The Bane
Nothing
wouldn't.
stops a natural 20.
Yeah, the Bane wouldn't make it not a natural 20.
Always hits.
So you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage, Francine, as this zombie slams into you. And Granny, it's your turn now.
Granny don't got any kind of mass bad vibes. So, let's see. Does Francine look really hurt?
Uh, above half health.
No, it's not enough. I would need to be where Francine is to do it, and that would be weird. Alright. My plan is now to... I don't know, dissonant whispers. Assuming... Let me double check about intelligence. Or wisdom. Let's see. No, I don't see anything about a requirement. Yeah, Granny's just gonna be like, you start right through, and then there's stupid zombies. Of course, there's zombies, and then just muttering under her breath. And the zombie closest to me is going to have to take this. In this case, a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Yeah, the one that missed Francine with a fucking 5.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Bad news.
Yeah.
It rolled a 17 for a
Oh.
total of 15. Does anything happen if it saves?
On a half as
No.
much damage.
Oh, half as much
Half
damage.
as much damage. It's me. Yeah, yeah. It's 3d6. Let's go. 9, so 4?
Yeah.
That sucked. As a fun little extra, got the bonus action still, and I've got all my things. We're gonna do another Mantle of Inspiration. She's gonna be like, "Everyone got this. Everyone's got this," and then pretty much everyone. Yeah, all four, all. Yeah, Francine, Mackerback. I don't know if Tally counts. It might be that I can see.
It's that you can see and can see you.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about Tally, but I can definitely do Crinkle. So everyone that feels like they can see me and I can see them gets 5 temp HP, and they also get the ability to move if they want as a reaction without provoking attacks of opportunity. Uh, Granny, while doing that, is also going to get behind Mackerback because Mackerback said to do that.
Yeah.
Shoulder to shoulder,
Uh,
man.
sorry, did Necroback get the 5 temp HP as
Yep.
well?
I'll stay here.
Granny just looks at everybody that is willing to look back and is like, "All right, everybody, let's go behind Mackerback. Let's go."
All right, Mackerback.
Um, wow, they really are just kind of shambling and ambling, aren't they?
You're like, get behind me, and everybody's like, and you're just like, and the fucking zombies are just like,
Yeah, I was expecting more from the skull as well, I'll be real.
You
I'm
got the
gonna.
spirit.
Can I hold an action if I use my bonus action?
yes.
Okay, sick. I'm going to
Because
use my.
ready action is an action.
Gotcha. I'm gonna bonus action cast Divine Favor, and I'm going to ready a melee attack with my axe for if one of the goblins, one of these stupid idiots, whatever they're called, gets within punch distance.
Does that stop
5
the
feet
spirit
from me.
blade?
No. Spiritual weapon is not concentration.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot!
It just takes a bonus action on my turn to use it. So this is one turn that it doesn't do anything.
Yeah. All right.
But I have Divine Favor up, so I do an extra D4 radiant damage on hits. Let's go.
All right.
That's it.
Francine.
Uh, gonna whoop.
Gonna Flip through a wall.
I mean, yeah, like there's no good way to.
Up
She's just
through
going in a little corner there.
up through macro backspace and then back down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dropping the rapier here, and then 1, 2. Gonna whip this boy. Gonna hit him with the fucking whip.
All right. You just barely hit.
7 damage.
All right.
Gonna return to the space with the rapier and stand shoulder to shoulder. I mean, knee to shoulder with Macroback. Because I'm so small.
All right.
Actually, I'm gonna fucking, I don't remember what it's called, second wind, just in case.
All right.
And that's what I like to see. All right, that's my turn.
All right. Tolly.
Okay. Top is gonna move back here and ready in action to shoot this one once it's within 5 feet of an ally.
All right.
That's your turn.
Crinkle.
I cast Find Familiar.
Um. Hmm. I really want a Burning Hands them. Is it worth Burning Handsing only 2 of them? Probably not, and they're zombies, so like, might as
Yeah,
well
you can
not.
wait a turn for them to be way more bottlenecked.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna Eldritch Blast that. Can you see? Yeah, he'll just Eldritch Blast that closer one towards the bottom.
All right.
Oh, it's an 8 to hit.
Yeah, that barely hits.
Sick. That's 6 points of force damage. I don't think no, I don't want to pull him 10 feet closer. I don't
All
want to
right.
help him. Yeah, better just trickle him in.
Just means
Yeah,
that we can kill them faster.
and then he'll move down here to break line of sight and use his bonus action to hide.
All right. It's the zombies. So yeah, this zombie comes charging at you, Macroback, so make your attack.
Haha! I'm going to hit it so good, and if I miss it, I will cry. 21?
Yeah, that
Oh!
hits.
And that's 10 slashing, and oh, I don't have it on here. Whatever, I'll just roll guidance. 4
Radiant.
of radiant damage. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah. I
enough.
don't have thing.
That's enough to
Weird.
kill it. And this zombie charges at Francine. Tolly, I'll let you do your thing now.
Okay. Arrow coming in. That's a hit because they have, what, 8 AC?
Yeah.
Yeah. 21. Total of 5 plus 5, so 10 plus 4, 14 points of piercing.
All right. You shoot it.
Mm-hmm.
The
Been
zombie
shot.
double moves to get up in Macroback's face.
Huh.
The zombie comes in.
You merely hasten your own defeat.
They're double moving.
Did Macroback ready an axe action? Did you already do that?
I
Yeah,
already killed one of them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And the one that gets up to Francine is going to do a smack.
Oh
I'm gonna
no.
get smack.
It got a fucking natural 20.
Oh no, her little bones.
I'm not, again, I'm not gonna roll Bane. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fuck.
Oh, there goes that second wind.
Granny.
Oh, is the temp HP already gone? Oh,
Oh, the temp HP, yeah.
yeah. All right. Granny, I guess, is going to. Oh boy, this sucks.
Oh, sorry, I also forgot to.
I think Granny's going to see all of those zombies through the door. Just a lot of them. The three closest that were not baned, she's just gonna attempt to bane them
All right.
because she did the one at second level. So this one's just gonna be the regular level. Bane those new zombos. Yeah,
All right, that's a charisma save.
charisma save.
Zombo number 5.
I have
Zombo number
-3.
5.
So, yeah, that's a 2, a 10, and a 13.
All of them fail. They got the Bane piss now.
Now watch,
Hopefully,
now watch them solely roll nat 20s.
Bane is concentration, so the one that was baned isn't baned anymore.
that's okay. Unpiss the piss baby.
And then re-piss one of the piss babies. I apologize.
That baby
It's
got.
from the babies.
So anyway, yeah, that's. Oh, I can do a fun little dealio here. Uh, I'm gonna bet. A lot of people have. No, everyone's pretty much been attacked. Yeah, I'll do it again. Let's. We get to do another Mantle of Inspiration. Why not? People get temp HP if they want it.
Hey, I'll take the temp HP. I
And
like
there's
having.
yeah, there's no real reason to move, but people can take their temp HP. Pretty much everyone can take temp HP if they want it. And that's my turn.
All right. Macroback.
Macruback. Alright, I'm going to use my bonus action to move my spiritual weapon 5, 10, 15 there. It
All right.
floats, so I'm pretty sure it can like go through or around them.
Sure.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to same bonus action hit the zombie just directly to the right of this. That's a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
And 6 force damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to use my axe on the zombie in front of me, and it's going to be cool because I'm cool.
Yeah.
15 to hit, 8 slashing damage, and 2 radiant damage for a total of 10 damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to do nothing.
The 5
Just
of clubs.
stand here with my shield up, like, hey, it's me. Macroback.
15.
Rupert's favorite Mac.
No, don't do it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why would you do this?
Why would you do this?
Can't believe you've done this.
Sorry, I'm wanting Max eat a playing card. Live on stream. I'm gonna stab the guy.
All right.
Come
Give
here.
it give it a try. Yeah, that hits.
7 damage.
All right.
The one right in front of me?
Yeah.
Uh,
You're lucky, and he dies.
nice.
The one that's a natural 20'd you twice.
He's dead now.
He's dead now.
Um, considering we're both small, is there a way for Tinkle and I to share a space in a way that wouldn't get him
No.
uh,
Well, Tinkles.
re
Tinkle's
Tinkle?
also fucking dead.
Crinkle. Crinkle. So
Oh.
No.
you name both of your creatures small things or same names.
But
They could
no,
do
they're
that.
no, they're
All right.
You could
your
take the time
your
to.
radius of danger is still too big.
Yeah, you can just leave. You might get like one attack of opportunity put on you, but you can leave if you want.
Alright. So are you
So
moving
yeah,
at all?
no, I was gonna try to help set up his burning hands, but no.
Well, you can like take actions in someone else's space. You just can't end your turn there, right?
I believe
Mm,
that's how we've ruled it in this campaign.
I don't think we have.
We haven't. Okay.
I don't know. Polly, it's your turn.
Hey, just gonna shoot this guy.
Alright.
It's a hit.
Yeah.
Total of 10 to hit.
Alright.
Hooray for low AC.
You hit him.
It's 8 plus 2, 10 plus 4, 14 points of piercing.
Alright. The zombie also just dies. I rolled
And that's Tully's turn.
I rolled 2 2s in a row for
Oh
their
yeah, they get it.
not
They get a
dying save.
yeah, they get a save to not die.
Oh, it's time,
Their
Tinkle.
their death save, if you would.
Die.
Wouldn't it be an undeath save?
Touche.
You can
You mean
move
in a
through a
live save?
non-hostile creature's space. You can't willingly end your move in another creature's space. That's all it says.
Hmm.
Stopping inside of another person's space, I think, counts as ending. Well, ending your
You're
move is
not.
something
No, you
you've
can't end your
used
turn.
up. Oh, you can't end your turn.
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
You can end your move. You can't end your turn in their space. So, from what the book says, you could walk into someone else's space, take an action, leave the space, and as long as you're not in someone else's space, you're good.
Yeah.
Wild. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is it my go?
Yeah.
Yep.
Always
All
has
right.
been.
He's gonna start jogging up. He's gonna crawl between Macrobac's legs, then come up and
Cast Burning Hands. Am I able to hit all 4 of them in a 15-foot cone?
Mm, if I'm remembering how cones work right, no. I think one of these 2 back zombies get left out. Unless cones are invert. Because it's like, if I'm remembering from the diagrams from the PHB, right, it's like 1 space in front of you, then 2, then 3.
Okay,
I,
yeah, if we're going off that, sure. So would it be the
I,
one
I
closest? Would it be the one closest to me on the bottom that doesn't get hit?
uh well, I think Riley's looking at how shapes work.
What is it?
Cone.
A 15-foot cone.
Yeah. So on the grid, it would be a 5 square and then 2 5. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's 1, 2, and
so
3.
I'm gonna say the one that's directly like this one
Okay, sure.
doesn't
So
get hit.
dexterity saves for the
All right.
other 3.
All right. So first one up is the Bane boy. Uh he got a 11. He rolled a 17. The Bane is 4 and they have -2 dex.
Ah!
Bane coming in
And then
handy.
the other 2 both got 9s for a total of 7 each. So everyone takes full damage, I think.
They
Got
each
him.
take 14 points of fire damage.
Oh my fucking god.
I rolled 1-6-1-6. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
All right. So yeah, that you burn up these, you desecrate these fucking bodies, but they're still standing.
That's gross. Start there. Start there.
Oh dang, you could have casted that in Macrovac space. Oof.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have reached.
It wouldn't have reached the back two because it's a
Mm.
15-foot. Yeah, so I had to miss one. I used my bonus action to disengage.
All
I'll
right.
hobble on back.
Yeah. So zombie waves.
Good job, Crinkle.
Thank you.
So these two zombies up on you. Uh, Francine, does a 20 total hit?
Yes.
And Macroback, I'm assuming a 4 misses.
It does. Because of the might of Maglubiet and all that.
Francine, you take 5 points of bludgeoning. And now the zombies are at the gate, and you come to me for help.
While you were out partying, I was mastering blockchain.
All right, Gundren, time to get. No.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Zombies.
Are those dwarf zombies? What the fuck?
Do any of these men look familiar?
So yeah.
No.
So
Good.
Granny's
Are
going
you ready to
to.
clutch this one out?
Granny's gonna cast a spell. I mean, the flames looked like they did a lot of damage, so I'm gonna.
They did do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do like a vicious mockery on the closest zombie to me, directly
Alright.
opposite of
The one that
Macroback.
Macroback is
Yeah.
next to. Alright, so D20,
It'll be
D4.
1 psychic damage if they fail.
He got a 7 minus. He got a 5.
So, spaghetti-o. He takes 1 damage after Granny's just like, "Ha! You look like a burnt chicken!" And then, yeah,
And then he
1
has
psychic damage.
disadvantage on his next
Disadvantage.
roll.
Yeah, boom. We got him.
Disadvantaged Bane. And he's right in front of Macroback.
Yeah, we pulling the big brain plays up here.
Did somebody say Macroback?
Just to make sure, Francine got the reapplication of the 5 temp HP, and they were attacked earlier. Did that help at all? Had you had?
It did.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure because I have another use of this stuff, but I think these only come back on long rest. So I'm gonna stop, and that's just end my turn.
Yeah, so it's Macroback's turn.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. But, Little John. Hugh. Hugh. Other one right in front of me. 6 slashing damage and 2 radiant damage.
You kill this man.
And spiritual weapon.
Dwombi. That
5
that
8 to hit.
yeah, it's hitting the one next to it.
Yeah, and 6 force damage.
All right.
And
Let me just Oh, the zombie isn't dead.
that
You knock him from 2 HP, 1
hold.
HP.
Now let's hold our horses right quick.
Holding.
Just need to
Better hurry up. They're very big horses.
I'm up and attack.
Actually, I
Oh.
have another bardic inspiration. Good.
Okay. No, they don't interact together. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So no auto kill on these zombies. And it made the
Oh,
save to not auto die.
I'm bad. Uh, what a jerk. And I stand here, a rock amidst the waves.
A candle in the wind.
No,
Francine.
candles go out,
So it's a
rocks
candle.
never die.
Francine's having a good time, actually.
Having a good time.
You know, laughing, screaming.
Just vibing. Yeah.
Shooting stars.
14 damage.
You stabbed the zombie.
You going down?
No.
Still has health?
Yeah, it hadn't been hit before.
Alright.
It was the one that didn't get burning hands.
I'm gonna save that action surge for later.
Burning Mr. Hands.
I have a feeling. Oh no, not Mr. Hands. No. This is Tolly's turn. Stop talking about Mr. Hands.
Alright. Sorry, Miss Hands. Anyway.
I'll be right back.
Is that it? Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm just stabbing this guy.
It's Tali's turn.
Gotta shoot the not toasty zombie.
Alright.
That's 10 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
3 plus 5, 8, 11, 15 points of piercing damage.
It doesn't die.
Oof. That's my turn.
It got a natural 20 on its no die save.
Huh.
Crinkle.
What if I did it again? No, not really.
Yeah. Power move. Power move kill.
I guess I'm gonna go here and try to weave that ranged attack with Eldritch Blast to the zombie. I rolled an 8 on my. Oh wait, no, I disengaged. I didn't stealth last turn, so I am just trying to hit it with the Eldritch Blast. That's 12 to hit.
12 hits.
6 points of force, and sure, I'll pull it forward. Why not?
Thank you, Crinkle. You bring them to their deaths.
You hook 'em.
So yeah, these zombies are gonna hit.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna keep being awesome.
The zombie that got vicious mockery is dead.
It's fair.
So to hit Macroback is a 21,
Yes.
and to hit Francine is a 12.
No.
All right. Macroback, you take 2 points of bludgeoning.
Post.
My temporary hit points.
I'm reposting real quick.
All right, go ahead and do that.
Wait. You reposted cringe.
15 points of damage.
Yeah. Whoops.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoops. Whoops.
It's
Uh-oh.
Alright. Why don't you make your fucking death saving throw now?
Well, it got a 10 on it, and it needed to make a 20.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss.
Where
I'm
is Maxwell? He's dead.
Michael was killed. The Great Wars.
There
The 18th
is Maxwell. He's
They
alive.
weren't very great.
Was I gone for a very long time?
It's your
Yeah,
turn.
it's been like 4 hours.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
All right,
Let's go get the nightfall.
Zombibble.
Evan, I know you gotta go soon, so we'll wrap up after this
Yeah.
encounter since it's almost done.
Zombie closest to me once again. Vicious mockery. She looks at it and
You,
goes, "Time to die. Just give up."
you dare vicious the mockery.
Yep.
Well, it got a
Just
9, so
3 psychic damage.
all right. It needs to make a DC 8 not die check, and it got a 22.
Well, it's got disadvantage on its next attack roll. These zombies just don't die. Dang.
Yes,
I mean,
they do.
I
Yeah,
think when they're reduced to 0, they have to make a DC 5 plus the damage taken con save
yeah, unless
Unless
they're
they
hit
get dealt radiant damage.
or
crit.
lightning damage. Yeah, or crit. Lightning damage was what would also split the ochre jelly. Sorry,
Gotcha.
there's a
So it's
16 hits.
11 slashing
And
and
Rada
And
is dead.
and any radiant is
And
fucking
any
dead,
radiant at
Jim.
all,
It's
and then I
please.
fucking
move
dead.
here and I use my bonus action to do another melee attack. 20 to hit. 11. That was max damage. Oh, both of those were max damage.
You get
Still
And
alive.
I rolled max possible damage on this last one.
Oh, oh. How are you doing a second attack?
War Priest.
Uh,
I can spend a resource twice per rest.
all right. I thought it was your spiritual weapon, so I rolled the
No.
save, and it would have lived if it was the save, but it's radiant damage, so it's dead. They're
No, you
all
think
dead.
I'm gonna risk it
Everything's
not
dead.
looking awesome?
Granny reheats some, I don't know, pierogies. Who knows?
Evan, what time
Everything's
do you have your
dead.
thing?
Oh, I should leave like right now.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
so
short
to-
rest.
Yeah. So as you fell this last zombie with a radiant spark to your weapon, yeah, we see the smeltery that you've just uncovered and mostly liberated from zombies. And that's where we're gonna end things.
Nice.
Thank you guys for being accommodating. My old Eugene group is now consistently going to be playing on Sunday evenings, so this morning still works for me, but evenings won't any lower.
All right.
Sunday evenings?
Saturday evenings. Sorry, did I
Okay.
say Sunday?
You made me
You said
panic for a moment. I was sure it was Saturday.
Yeah,
I
was
meant
about to
these
freak
days
out.
evenings. My bad.
Yes. Yeah, it's good. Peace, dog.
Yeah,
Alright,
man.
see you guys.
Yeah, have a good night.
I
let it
too
drop off as
gone
well.
to dip. Goodbye, friends. Thanks
Yeah.
for
Talk to you guys later.
the game.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. That was
Fun
fun.
game.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. It's fun when stupid stuff happens. If that Stearns rolled too higher, it would have instantly killed Gundren.